it's not on PSN anymore.
Oh.
So I was like, well, let me see what it's priced at. Full price still. Oh, brother. Ew. And so I found a nice discount, and I was playing it last night, and I was like, yo, I'm so in. It's so good. It's so good.
You started
Red
fresh.
Dead
Well,
2.
you had to start
It's such
fresh.
I had to start fresh. Yeah. Perfect game. One of the most perfect games
Yo, it's
of all
just
time.
it gets so good. Yo, I just spoilers, not spoilers. I don't know, whatever. But I'm on the
It
island.
came out in 20. It's 7 years old, dude.
And I was not expecting
Oh
anything of the sorts.
Guantanamo.
Yeah, whatever it is. I don't know, Goyamoya or whatever the fuck it's called. But I was like,
Goya
That's
Land.
right, when you go to the island.
yo, it's crazy.
I forgot about that, to be honest.
Yeah, chain gang on the island. Fucking natives came out. I was like, whoa, this shit is crazy. That's like right where I ended.
Yeah, so you're pretty deep too.
Yeah, you're in there.
Then.
Well, you know what? I'm not. I don't think. I'm still not at, like, whenever you save, it has the percentage of your, I guess, but I don't know if that includes, I'm guessing that includes all the side missions and shit, because I'm only at 48%.
It does, yeah, it includes all
or
the
something.
side
I'm like,
shit.
how am I only at 48%? I just started chapter 5. That's when it kicks off, when you go on the island thing.
Yeah, bro,
But
you're
it's,
almost
like,
to the end.
fucking crazy, bro. Such a good game. Like the best. I'm so.
I think I have like over
it.
200 hours, and I don't even have 100% in that game.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That game is fucking massive, dude.
Bro, I played till like literally.
So much.
I started feeling sick yesterday, and I was like, yo, you got to go to bed early. You got to rest. Dude, I didn't go to bed till like 2:30 in the morning. I was just locked in, and then I had to wake up at 5. So then I was like, well, fuck. And I was just locked in, bro. And I was doing the whole thing. I wanted to do all the missions, to get out of the snow place. And then once you get to the camp, I was like, yo, let me go to the saloon real quick. Because I remember that like one of the early missions of the camp is the one where you get the ability to like do shit with your horse.
Ew.
As well as like, I want to buy. I want to buy a good. Some people pay for those.
Mr. Hands?
Oh, dude, I'll be Mr. Hands.
God,
I'll be
that's
Hands.
not
I'll
too
be
bad.
Mr.
Not
Hands
again.
and feet, dude.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the guy in the jar.
I wanted to. Yo, rest in peace. Dude.
That one's better.
Yo, that's a Ukrainian hero, dude. You better relax. How dare you? That's a world hero right there. A global hero. And so I wanted to save a bunch of money, so I just started doing a bunch of like the bounties and the robbing people. I was robbing. I was good my first playthrough. I'm going bad this time. I'm just robbing everybody. I save somebody off the back of like a lady gets kidnapped, and I untie her, and then I hold her up, and I fucking make her give me her, her pocket pussy or whatever. It's just crazy. Whatever I can do to get a buck, and I'm doing it all. It's so good. It's so nice.
And I just went to play train for the first time, and like I was just walking out, and it's like rob passengers. Like the option was there. I didn't do it, but I was like, holy shit, man! They have
I'm gonna do
fucking options in this game.
I'm gonna rob a train this time. I didn't do it either my first playthrough. I'm gonna do it.
I'm pretty balanced. I'll be doing some crazy fucking evil shit here and there, but then I balance it out and be kind and help a stranger.
Mike,
That's
have you
how
ever played
I was.
a bad guy?
Middle of the road.
Okay. Yeah, straight up.
Did some bad, did some good. Just depended on the situation and the attitude the characters gave me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There was some shit I wasn't gonna let slide, and I'm like, nah, dude, you said that to the wrong fucking dude.
Yo, facts. Some dude was like, because you get into a bar fight at when the first mission in Valentine, and they're like, you came over here, you beat up Tommy, and I was riding by, and I stopped, and I got off my horse, and go, you're next if you don't shut your mouth, boy. He just fucking. The guy's like, you get a kick out of bullying people your whole life. So then I shot him. And the bounty was cheap. It's a cheap bounty,
Oh yeah, I'm paying off all my
$15
bounties like right away. I did a fucking crazy ass. I forget even what the thing was in that modernized town. What's the name of the fucking town again? Saint
Denis.
Saint Denis.
Yeah.
And so I racked up $140 bounty. I just went and paid it off real quick, and I don't know.
Oh my god, money bags.
Head to the stagecoach.
Oh, I got
stagecoach station.
like
Pay that
$2,000.
shit.
Fuck yeah, yeah. I go like the back route just so that no one stops me. And I will complain about one thing: the It's really
Go
pissing
ahead.
me off and irking
Oh no!
me.
Don't you dare, dude. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Go ahead, dude. I'm ready, Knight. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
smack him up, dude.
Nah, I think you guys will agree with me. But isn't it a pain in the ass to try to pick up items? Like, are you guys feeling
I don't
this?
think so.
Like, oh, like you got to be so precise. Like, if there's a
Oh yes, like in
drawer
Oh,
with
drawers.
shit
and
laying
shit.
all over the drawer, just
Yeah.
trying to like pinpoint that I want the
agree.
fucking pistol cartridges as opposed to the fucking pomade for your hair. Like, it's hard
just
to
pick up everything.
pinpoint it. It's just a pain in the ass. Well, even you can't
Yeah,
even
you
do
have
that
to,
because
like-
it doesn't automatically go. You got to still kind of move around, and then if you move the character back and forth, he's like doesn't get in the right position. I'm finding that a
Yeah.
pain in the fucking ass, and that's like the only.
You got to
thing.
position your character, your camera. You have to like get
you
down on
gotta-
your knees. Like there's like a bunch of weird shit you got to do to pick up stuff.
Pray to
Get in
see.
first
It's like,
person.
what the fuck?
Why don't you just play
Uh,
first
I
person when
didn't
you're gonna
consider
move?
that. I didn't consider that, but yeah, I could try that. I did. You know, there's little things like that. You guys probably teach me on because I just started really using the cinematic view for traveling.
Ride.
But yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's so
it's
good.
so awesome too. It really makes it feel like a movie, like some of the scenes. Like when you're
Yeah,
entering a
changes
city or
scenes.
something, and it's like the camera comes around the corner, and then your crew just like rolls around the corner. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? This is awesome. This
Get like
game is
different
so
angles
good.
and stuff.
Last night
So
I got
good.
too comfortable with the cinematic drive, and I was just on my way to go like you know, there's a side mission early in the game where this guy's trying to write a book on a bunch of gunslingers, or on one gunslinger. He wants you to go find a bunch of them to tell his story. And I was riding pretty hard down the ways, dude. It was long ways. And so I set it to ride on its own, and then I just fucking whatever. And I'm sitting back here, and it's starting to get a little late. I dozed off a little bit. I closed my eyes for a second just to inspect, just a nice eyelid inspection, you know, real quick. And
I know.
and then I heard talking, and then I opened my eyes, and it was guys that had closed off the bridge that were like trying to hold me up, and my guy just ran right through them, and so they shot me up, and I died.
Oof.
And I was like, oh, I wasn't paying attention.
It happens, bro.
I wanted to play it today, and I moved my rig over to my living room because I just wanted to lay in. I didn't want to sit back here and like I didn't feel good. I was just trying to lay on the couch and be dumb and whatever. And I got a long cable for mine because my controller is like a cheap Xbox wired controller, so I got a long cable for it. Bro, get everything all set up. Lay down on the couch, start playing. My fucking controller is on the fritz, and it's finally on its last
No.
leg, and yeah, I couldn't play. I was very upset. So I
Working at
tried
all or what?
Dude,
Or like
wasn't
button
working at all.
sticking or
It was turning off every time that like the controller would rumble, or if I would like move the controller abruptly, or like move it was just it kept dying and then coming back and dying.
The
and
wire
coming back.
frayed or something?
You think-
Like, what the...
yeah, you think
No,
it was the
I don't think
cable?
it's the wire. It's the controller.
Yeah,
Because the wire
okay.
was fine.
What is that?
Because I tried
360?
another wire, and it
Still
was
doing
still
the
no.
same.
It's a fucking yeah. It's like a piece of shit Xbox One controller I bought at Walmart for like $25 a while ago when my Elite took a shit. So I
Damn,
tried to
that's
use
still-
a DualSense, bro. I tried to hook up the Spider-Man
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DualSense, and it was registering as an audio device, so it wasn't working when I would try to use it wired. And so then I tried to hook it up Bluetooth, and it would register as an input device, but it still wouldn't register in the game for some reason. And since I wasn't really playing it on like Steam or anything, I couldn't like set the preferences or fuck with settings. I was just kind of stuck in limbo, so I got mad. I just broke the
Yo,
PS5
that's-
out.
Yeah, well, I feel you there. But I've always had problems trying to hook up a fucking PlayStation controller to the PC. It's such a pain in the ass.
Same.
There's
it
workarounds.
sucks.
but
Every
it's
time,
like,
dude.
Yeah, every time. Why can't they just make this
Mhm.
seamless? At this point, 2025, for fuck's sake.
And they got like
Uh.
I downloaded a PlayStation accessories app that's supposed to like make sure my firmware's up to date and alleviate any hiccups, and still no dice. So sad today I didn't get to read that out, but I went the other way. I went the other direction
Yeah, you went to the future.
to the
apparently.
future, dude.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, dude.
What game?
Oh, so I
you
always
doing
wanted
now?
to play Detroit Become Human, and it's been on the burner forever. And the other day I downloaded it just to like have it on the console, you know. So I'm out of games right now. I'm not playing anything. I was playing Construction Simulator on fucking Monday night, I think,
Oh man,
or some shit, just to
Getting
fuck around.
desperate.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good right
Digging,
now.
huh?
Sorry. Literally digging.
Literally, dude. I had finished a big parking structure, which was paid a lot of money. So we're doing good right now. We've bought a lot of equipment, in case you were wondering. Uh, Now we're moving on to a college dorm, building a whole
Oh,
college
wow.
dorm.
All right.
Anyway, sorry, that's gay. Anyway, so I was like sitting there, whatever. So I was like, you know what, dude, let me play Detroit because it was just, I'm sicky poo. I don't feel good. I was
I've always
fighting a
wanted to play
thief,
this. I'm interested to hear.
and it's just a lazy game. I don't have to fucking sit there and worry.
It's like what?
And
Push one button every like 20 minutes.
yeah,
of
it's
the
like push a
story or
couple
some shit?
buttons. Now, some of the quick times do get like when the scene's intense.
I'm out.
You get a little
Fuck it.
fucking you get a little like not even that it's hard, but you get a, if the things are flowing and things are coming up fast and you're worried because everything in this game is like there's no going back, You're not
So are the quick
resetting.
times like choices, like dialogue, and like you have to quickly answer, or is it
It's
combat?
both.
Oh.
It's
Both.
both.
Okay, okay.
It's
Oh,
both.
Jesus.
It's not
Or
combat so much. It's like
dialogue quick time bothers me, or not bothers me.
yo,
It makes me feel like
Yeah, because
antsy.
you're like,
I'm
yeah.
like,
what do I
oh
wanna-
shit! Like, what are the choices?
What should I say? What should I
Bro,
say?
so slight spoiler, but this is how the game starts. The game follows three characters that are androids, right? It's the year
Oh,
2038, and androids are everywhere, dude. They're replacing people's jobs. They're taking care of people's kids. They're cleaning the house. The androids are
Documentary.
fucking. There's androids for all kinds of shit. There's security androids, maid androids, fucking accountant androids. They're doing everything. And there's a big like
Sex androids?
everybody fucking not yet, but I think they're starting to come out at this time.
Okay.
Or like they had just started releasing like the first like real, fucking sex androids. I don't know. I'm not that far into the game yet, so maybe I get to meet one. But
I hope so.
I would pray. The you start off. It's three people. One of them's a maid. One of them's like a butler. He's a guy, and then one of them is a detective. So you start off as a detective. His name's Connor. You pull up to a fucking house, like an apartment, and you're negotiating a hostage situation where a rogue robot android has a little girl hostage at gunpoint. He's threatening to fucking jump off the roof with her, and so you have to go around and try to find out, like, by analyzing shit around the house, why he's doing what he's doing, and then you have to negotiate with that guy. And when I first played this game back in the day, because I played it for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think I played that part too.
when I
Like
first
it
got
might
a
have been the
thing.
demo or something.
Bro, I lost the girl. She died. But it had been so long since then that I was like, let me try it again, whatever. And so then I saved her. But there's so many branching things in this game, and there's things that I've done since then that I'm so curious as to what the alternative would be, because there's some choices that you make that are like really, really intense, dude. And there's like I'm chasing this girl through traffic, and the quick time events were so intense, and my heart was pacing like beating hard, dude. And when I was looking, it shows you like the flow tree afterwards, and it'll lock out the things that you didn't pick, but you see how many how short your story could have gone for that like episode, that mission, I guess. And it's like, bro, you would have been hit by traffic and then you kill the character. You know what I mean? Same shit with like that Until Dawn, where it's like, you could have cooked this guy, and you're basically just trying to like help the people you're trying to help. Learn about yourself. All the AIs are like becoming sentient, and it's
shit.
increasing at an alarming rate.
Okay.
And the ones that are becoming sentient are like running away from their masters. They're killing them in some cases. They're maiming them in some cases. And once every AI, every android has a tracker until it goes rogue, which they call going deviant. So once it deviates, you can't find them. Like, you can't track them anymore. So then it's like these things are ripping out all the LEDs that they have, and like their skin molds over it. It's real Ex Machina type shit almost, and it's very interesting.
Do you say you've seen or not seen Blade Runner?
No, I haven't. I've seen the
All
three
right,
hits.
Blade
add it to add it
badass.
to your list. We'll
Oh,
talk
that's
about
Total
your
Recall. Sorry.
must-watch movie though, but yeah, Blade Runner is
Oh, yeah, I
very
do have to
similar to
watch
what
the
you just
movie.
described, sort of.
Yo, it's crazy, dog. It's it intrigues me because it's far enough into the future that it's very possible that things like this will happen in 13 years. With all the fucking shit China and Elon got going on right now. They got fucking robots serving up margaritas. So I think it's very possible that these things fire off later down the road. And
coming.
who knows? You can't trust these goddamn robots, dude.
I want a laundry bot though. I think I would buy that. I hate doing
Well,
laundry
you got a wife.
so much. Yeah, right. I'm the one who mostly does the fucking laundry.
Do you
It's
really?
ridiculous.
No, I hate the laundry. I
hate
refuse.
it. I hate it so much. I'll do it. Nah,
I cook,
split
dude.
it enough, but I cook too. Wait a minute. Hold on here. My list is too long here.
Hey, yo, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not very balanced now that we're talking about this.
The problem is,
Alright,
is
get
that
her
you don't
in
eat
here.
pussy after you've been inside, dude. That's your problem. You start eating pussy after you.
Then she'll
after,
do
you pull
laundry?
your dick out, and start eating pussy, dude. You'll get
I
the
don't think
laundry
that's
done.
gonna make a difference, to be honest.
I try it, dude.
But
you know
I'll
what I'm
try it. All right. Let me put it on the list. I'll put it on a poll.
He's like, all right,
We'll
I'll
vote
cook and
for
do
it.
the laundry.
saying? Ghost just starts cleaning. Ghost
He
Ghost
starts
is in a
doing
maid
everything.
outfit next week.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry guys, it was a late. It was a late shift.
Oh, jeez. Well,
God bless, dude.
Hey, it's a life. What are you gonna do?
No, you're fine.
Happy wife. Yada yada. As the saying goes.
Is that
Something
true,
like
though?
that.
Sort of.
Can you ever make a woman happy? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Can women be
Alright.
truly happy?
Let's get real here, people.
Can women truly ever be happy?
I don't know. What makes a woman happy?
There's a great
How deep are we getting here?
Huh? I don't know. There was a thing I saw of like I forgot whose podcast it was. I think it was like Joe Budden or something. But they were basically listening to something about a guy talking about how women are always wanting more. And then they were listening to it with a woman, and so they were laughing. I don't remember what the punchline of the guy's shit was, but they were laughing, and they were like, "You don't think that's funny?" And the lady was like, "I was just kind of waiting to see what else he said." And they looked at her and go, "Yeah, that's kind of the fucking point that he's making. It's like, you guys are always fucking expecting more," which is true, I think,
I don't know.
for the most part.
Yeah.
You get the outliers, and then you wipe them up.
Yeah, so we're looking for outliers. What is a woman?
You got to look for outliers.
Is the
What is a
question, I
woman?
think.
Knight, your thoughts?
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
I can refuse. You see how I pivoted that?
Classic
answer.
tack.
I don't know, dude. I stay gaming. I don't focus on no girls.
There you go. You see, life is
I
easier.
remember that meme.
Yeah, exactly. Trevante, I think is his name or something like that. Yeah. They're like, hey, what's your life advice? Stay gaming. Don't focus on no girls.
That's so funny.
Now that's the way to
Yeah,
make
bro.
a
I don't know, man.
guy
I'm a
happy.
heartbreaker, dude.
Yeah, dude. Let them know.
I just leave when I get bored.
That's
That's the way to do it.
that's probably a good way to do it.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
That's probably not a bad way to do it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Get fresh. You don't want to eat the same steak. Sometimes you want to try a different cut of steak. I get it.
Yeah, steak every day. I mean, it'd be good for a couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
What could
Maybe
you eat
tomorrow I
every
want a
day?
little Arby's.
Oh,
Arby's,
Arby's,
you're crazy,
beef
dude.
and cheddar.
Literally, God's
Yeah.
watching, dude.
Dude, I
God's
haven't had Arby's since like college.
I had Arby's when I was selling cars. They'd buy us Arby's because it was an Arby's down the road, and on Saturdays they would always supply the lunch to keep you selling, and they would buy beef and cheddars, dude. And I was hefty then. I'm heftier now, but I was hefty then. And I would eat a beef and cheddar. I'd be like, "Yo, this is gross, dude.
Nah, Arby's
I just can't do it."
Arby's is alright. I like Arby's. I haven't been in a while either, but I like a Arby's every now and then. The price got too crazy. I remember back when Arby's they had the 5 for $5. You could get 5 roast beef sandwiches for $5. They used to do it once a year. It was a big event. Used to get like 15 at a time, stock them up. But now it's like 2 for $5. I think that's the new deal.
Damn.
If
That's
that.
crazy.
Damn, dude.
2 for like 6.
Yeah,
maybe.
inflation.
Something crazy.
God
oh, it's
damn it.
crazy.
God damn it, Obama. The
Thanks,
Arby's used to have the potato wedges. They were like a loaded potato, yada yada. It was like a triangle, and it was like a tater tot with like bacon and cheese in it, and it was so good, dude. And I would get that with chicken tenders or whatever when I was younger.
Damn,
That's all I would get from Arby's. Oh, dude, it's so good.
I remember the
And they have
wedges at
good desserts.
KFC.
Oh.
Those were the shit.
Yo,
They
you're
don't have
talking
them shits anymore.
that. By the way,
Why would they
biggest
get rid of
L
that?
KFC's ever taken in their fucking life, dude.
It's foolish. That was a popular item. There's got to be
What item was this?
a
Potato
petition
wedges?
out there. Potato wedges
Oh.
at KFC, banging this thing, and you get that with the mashed potatoes and gravy. You like dip it in the gravy, bro. My God.
I don't know about all that. You lost me there. I'm not a gravy guy.
What?
That's crazy to
Dude,
me.
I love
Sausage-
gravy, dog.
Sausage gravy, like a white
Like a-
gravy for biscuits.
No,
All right,
that's
but
not
like a
gravy.
Oh,
dark
yeah, yeah.
white
brown
gravy. I know
like
you love
potato
that white
gravy.
gravy, bro.
Man.
That baby gravy, dude. Yo, you're gay, dude. Yo, you're a gay
You are
man.
gay.
Not cool. But I'll tell you what is mid as fuck. Did I mention this last week? But we did have Cane's chicken and it was mid. I was not impressed.
Yo, what?
You didn't like Raising
I
Cane's?
like it. I didn't really like it. I mean, it was fine. It was a decent. It tasted like more of a homemade kind of chicken tender than you would normally get, especially.
What
at
about the
fast
bread,
food.
though?
I didn't eat the bread. I'm not a big like.
Oh,
Because
that's
it was
crazy.
garlic bread, right? Is that the kicker at Cane's? I'm not a big like garlic
No, I
bread.
don't
The
think it's
kids
like-
liked it.
It's
I think
just
it's
a
really
regular bread.
garlic bread. It's
Yeah.
just
I
kind
thought it
of
was
like
like
a
garlic bread.
toasted,
Buttered.
Oh, okay.
buttered.
Like
Yeah.
a buttered toast.
I gave it to the kids. I didn't even eat. I just.
It
tried
doesn't
the
have like heavy
tenders
garlic
and a
if
little
there
bit
is
of
some on there.
the sauce. The sauce was okay, but it was like
What's
nothing
the sauce?
special. I don't know. I wasn't. I think I was too hyped up or something. But yeah, I wasn't that impressed.
You gotta hit the Zaxby's.
We definitely don't have that anywhere near us. Zaxby's. I've heard of.
Oh, really?
Zaxby's, but what do they serve there? Just everything, or is it chicken?
It's
or...
just chicken.
That's just a chicken place too.
Yeah, it's just a chicken, John.
I don't know if we have that out here.
Zaxby's,
Dude,
that's a
not
South
bad.
thing. Yeah, I think.
Is it a
Down
South thing?
South. I believe so. Damn, yeah, I don't know. Raising Cane's. I want to try like the California ones. The Fat Burger and In-N-Out. These are the ones that everyone talks about that are still on my must try before I die list. AKA bucket.
Yeah,
list.
I mean, I don't eat much fast food, but In-N-Out is the place I go to if I get some fast food.
I think they're opening up a Shake Shack near us, which I've heard things about that. It might be good. I don't know.
I regret.
Shake
I'll tell you
Shack,
what. My
I've never
biggest,
had that.
Shake Shack's not bad.
I've heard good things.
I regret. My biggest regret ever is going to In-N-Out and then not getting like the monster fries because of the sauce that was on them. Because I feel like I got regular fries and then the regular fries are not a hitter for me. Because I'm like a Five Guys kind of French fry guy, you know.
Yeah, like that beach
But-
fry kind of thing.
They're I feel like In-N-Out's fries, they don't take the starch out of them, so they're a little they're not as crisp, you know.
Oh, interesting.
But it's I should have gotten it because obviously I know that sauce, fucking the cheese and the sauce, the onions and all that hits, and I got a more developed palate now than I did back then.
Get
so
the
back then it
animal
was like-
style, dog.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The animal fries.
Yeah, that's what I get every time.
Oh, dude, my mouth's watering. I'm so fat.
I know. I'm
God
hungry.
damn it. I haven't eaten today because I'm fucking. My throat hurts and I'm gay.
Yeah,
All that
that's
white
2
gravy,
reasons to not
bro.
eat, dude. Yeah,
There's two reasons.
all
there.
that baby gravy, you're full,
Yeah.
dude. You got a full stomach. dude.
Making
Yeah, I'm on a
sense.
liquid diet, dude. I'm on a very thick liquid diet, dude.
Why are you gay?
Well, I mean, we don't have all night, dude.
Let's break it
Yeah.
down.
There's a lot of reasons.
A.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I
3.
I played. I went back this week and I streamed. I actually posted on my stream that I was
Oh,
playing Doom
shit.
Dark Ages, but that was
Yeah,
not
that's
true.
funny.
I was playing Doom 3, which I thought was nice. I thought that was a nice troll. And everybody came in and the queue was like, "Yo, this isn't fucking Doom Dark Ages," and everybody left. which is cool. I'm totally okay with. I'll stream Into the Void. I got no problem. But dude, Doom 3, so good, bro. So good. I was playing it on Veteran because you don't unlock Nightmare until you beat Veteran. So I was like, I'm not gonna play on Recruit. I'm gonna play on Veteran, whatever. And I was a little worried at first because I haven't played the game in fucking years, almost a decade probably, and I didn't want to jump in and get my shit wrecked too hard or whatever. But I gotta be honest, I was right back. I was just, like riding a bike, and it was so good. It was so like on the edge of your seat in that environment. I think, like we've talked about before, Night, but wholeheartedly, Doom needs to make another horror game like that, man.
Dude, do you know that Doom 3 is widely considered amongst Doom fans the worst Doom out of all of them?
I know it got a lot of
What?
flack, and I think that they
That's
are
what I
all
thought.
fucking
Even
inbred,
including like the
is
first
problem.
one, Doom 3
These
Yeah,
are all guys.
or whatever.
No, yeah.
I've had a lot of Doom stuff pop up on my socials this week because I was watching Doom content and kind of interacting with it, and a lot of people were putting up their like hardcore Doom fans were putting up their best of all Doom lists, ranking with the new Dark Ages involved and all that, and almost every single list I saw had Doom 3 as the worst one, and all the comment sections were just roasting the fuck out of Doom 3, and I was like, you guys are out of your fucking minds. Like, that is like one of the coolest Dooms ever. Like, I'll never forget that one scene where that monster like busts through that pane of glass when you're in that room.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I fucked him
yo,
up, dude. Yeah. The
dude, when I
little half
first
leg
played
guy.
that shit, when I
Yeah.
first played that, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, oh my God, like it was terrifying, dude. But people hate on that game. I think it's definitely a
So
wrong
crazy.
hate. Yeah.
So wrong, bro. And I was, I'm all about like, having to look in the PDAs and listen to some of them, audio files in order to find the codes to the lockers and, doing the whole thing. I think there was like one locker I haven't been able to open so far. But just so much exploration in that game that like you wouldn't think, because it is a very linear game, but there is a lot of like areas to explore and ways to find like secrets, and there's no mini map to fucking tell you, hey, go here like there is in the other Dooms. So you really just kind of got to go around and like be ready for smoke, dude, because there's fucking shit around every corner, and there may be not shit when you turn that corner and then you turn back around to leave, and that's when they decide to come out and get you. And it really does a great job of like keeping you on your toes and keeping things fresh. I do think the only complaint I have about Doom 3 now that it's been so many years is that I do see like they do have a pattern of using the shit out of like a new enemy. When a new enemy comes out, they'll use the shit out of that enemy for like X amount.
Oh,
And
copy
then
paste.
later, and then later in the game, you won't ever see him again, dude.
Really? Yeah, it's been a long time because I played it on the original Xbox. That's when it
so did
came
I.
out. And I remember like playing that shit with the lights off, and it definitely has more of like a survival horror type element to it.
Yeah, it's like
but
Alien Feel or something like that.
yeah. But
That
I
should be
also
a
like
Game Club game.
I brought it up last week because like I read like this Doom book. I think I was in like fucking elementary school, and me and my buddies had like passed it around, and it was like a horror book. It was so scary as a book, and so like I think that's why I really liked Doom 3, because it just kind of reminded me of that book, because that book was like terrifying.
Honestly, I love Doom 3 because I was young enough to think that the Rock's version of the Doom movie was cool. And I was
did follow
like,
that
oh
pretty
shit,
closely.
bro.
It feels like that
it
had
was
the same vibe.
Well, I
right?
think the movie.
The
I don't know what came out first, the movie or the game. This is important. The chicken or the
Probably
egg
the
type deal.
game. I would.
What, of Doom
Dang.
3 or the movie?
Yeah,
Feels like the game.
October 1st, 2004 was when Doom 3 came out. Doom movie.
Big of October.
So the movie came out 2005.
So the year after, okay.
So the year after, it had an 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. That deserves. That's
18.
deserved.
It was
Yeah.
That's
entertaining
rough, dude.
somewhat. It had some entertainment.
Yeah, it's one of those
value
really
to
shitty
it.
movies that I'll
It's a
still
good
watch.
shitty movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a
The
good
guy
like,
in the wheelchair.
Friday
horror
night
film
rental
type
kind
shit.
of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Friday blockbuster rental feel to it.
My parents had bought me a double flick of that and The Rundown. It was like a
What's a
double.
rundown?
DVD. The Rundown with The Rock, where he's like a bounty hunter that goes to fucking Brazil
I don't know, bro.
and catches Sean, whatever that fucking Francis Key Scott. What's the guy's name? Sean
Stifler.
Francis. Yeah, that guy. What's his name?
Sean William Scott.
That's what I was close enough.
Christopher Walken in there. Rosario
It's a good movie.
Dawson. Okay.
That was back when The Rock was making hits, dude. Now he just makes like Kevin Hart dog shit.
Well, he's got that UFC movie coming out that looks like it's
That
gonna
I'm
be pretty
excited
decent.
for. I will say yes. But
But yeah, it's been a
Mangling
while
Machine.
since he's been in something good that I've wanted to see.
I remember I was
Like,
overseas, and I was like so excited because I was like, we had like the rec center, like the troops rec center had a theater, and you would get like encrypted copies of the movies that were in theater, like in the States. You'd get it like a week, 2 weeks after, and we would be able to watch it in
oh,
the
that's
theater.
what's up.
You know, it was like a small, shitty, like whatever, but it was better than nothing. So we'd go over there, and
Fuck yeah.
I remember they had announced that The Rock was coming out with him and Kevin Hart were coming out with that Central Intelligence movie, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be hard as fuck, bro." It was a crock of shit, and I was very upset. And ever since then, I've kind of been like, I've taken everything The Rock does with a grain of salt these days, dude. But I am excited for the Mangler, the Mangling Machine. When does that come out?
I don't know the date on it.
Mangler?
I think it's Is it Smashing Machine?
Smashing?
Rock's UFC movie.
Acting career.
Mark Hunt. Oh, the Smashing Machine. Sorry, dude. Why do I keep thinking it's the Mangling
It's the
Machine?
Smashing Machine.
It comes out October 3rd. It
he
is
has
the
hair?
Smashing Machine.
Holy shit.
Yo, he's got hair, dude. That's what I
Yo,
was
I'll
like. Oh,
watch
this is
it
gonna
just
be a
for
good one.
that. That's interesting. Look at him.
CGI hair?
Yo, I don't
AI
know,
hair,
it
dude?
might be a piece. It might be.
He had like those ping pong balls all over his head filming.
Yo, imagine that's gonna be so funny. Doing a serious scene with
What,
the Rock. and he's
mocap?
just wearing
Mocap
fucking-
on his head?
Yeah, the mocap.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
God damn. What else is going on, dude? Yo, did
Oh,
you see?
I was actually gonna
go
interrupt
ahead.
real quick because when you were streaming Doom 3, I did have the stream on in the background, so I was representing. But and I was also playing Red Dead too. But the funniest fucking coincidence was happening because I was in the scene in Red Dead where you feed somebody to an alligator. I'll just say that part. And like, and you were in the background just saying shit, you know, screaming at dudes and shit. But right when that happened, and I had to write this down because it was so fucking funny. You're just like, as soon as he chomped on his head, Tack said, "Fuck you," because you were fucking just blasting somebody or something. It was a perfect fucking serendipity, and I just
That's
cracked
funny.
up. I was just laying on
Like he was doing
the floor
narration on
laughing.
your game.
Yeah, it was great. I was like, "Yeah, fuck you." So I just wanted to big that up. It was hilarious.
Yo, that's funny. I appreciate
I
it.
put all your streams on the background now.
I gotta, yeah, that's, that's how
Good
my
shit.
streams should be watched, by the way, is in the background. Do literally
Just hear
anything
you
else.
cursing in the background.
And just,
occasionally.
I was cursing a lot. I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
just tone it down a little bit. I
Big
was
up
firing
cursing.
off.
Nah,
I was stressed, dude. I had a jump scare.
you
I
pissed?
haven't had a jump scare in a game in so long. I had a genuine jump scare where like you can see my mouse, just the crosshair just go. And I'm like, ah.
Panic, dude.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. It's wild. Bro, I was gonna say I didn't talk about this. A couple weeks ago or a week ago or whatever, but I wanted to bring it up and I wanted to get your guys' takes on it. I think that, and I'm a salesman, by the way. I'll say that right now. But I feel like my industry's a little better. Dude, car salesmen are the worst individuals to ever fucking talk to in the history of the world. No,
Yeah.
They can be bad.
cannot.
Yeah.
I think they're all bad.
Ooh.
I don't think there's a good car salesman out there. I think there has to be. You have to have some level of no respect for planet Earth and human beings that walk it to be a car salesman. And I
Just
was a car
deceitful-
salesman.
Yeah. Well, you know the mentality then.
Bro, I bought a car. My wife's car.
How long
had,
were you a car salesman, by the way? How long did that last? That gig last?
9 months, dude, of pregnancy.
Okay, so you,
That's
you
it.
got out before the year. I think that makes you a little safe.
I was just tired because again, Naples is a very seasonal town, and so first the hot the six cold months that we get up north, the snowbirds come down here. Well, for you guys up there, that's what I'm saying. Like there's 6 months of the year that
I
it's
see what
like
you're
pretty
saying.
cold up there,
The migration
and like
happens.
yeah, so everybody comes down here and spends all their fucking time down here, and then those guys got money, so I'll sell you. I sold a fucking
Okay.
customer a Traverse one time, which is a 3-row SUV, but it's like not yet like a big Tahoe. And they were like, we have to be able to flat tow it because we have dogs. Like we got poodles that we do competitions with. We're trying to do an RV and the whole thing, so we got to be able to flat tow it. I was like, yeah, you can flat tow it. Go ahead. I couldn't flat tow it. So when they came back like 2 months later, they were like, yeah, we can't flat tow this thing. So then I sold them a Tahoe. You know what I'm saying? So that I didn't feel bad at all. But then in the September time frame, or I'm sorry, not September, the August time frame, uh, it was all Floridians, all working class folk, and I'm like, hey, you're coming in, for I see you're coming in for a used Yukon with 180,000 miles on it that you're trying to get a $200 payment on. Why don't you try looking at this Premier Tahoe 2019?
You scumbag.
It's brand new. It's only $1,000 a month, And yeah, I
Let's
was a
make it
bad
sound
guy.
sweet.
But so my wife's car was getting up there in the miles, and her warranty had just ended, and it was gonna need work. I was gonna have to do the brakes soon. I was gonna have to replace the tires soon, and I'm just like, for what, dude? Let's see if we can't. You don't lose anything. Listen, if I gotta spend the money, I'll spend the money. But I go out there and I'll fucking give somebody else a stabbing for once. So I went back to the dealership that I used to sell at, and my buddy works there as like a
Okay.
finance manager now. When we used to sell together, so he's like up there now, and so we were talking or whatever. He hooked me up. We got this sales guy. This guy's name is Tiger. And at first, when he pulled up, I thought he was like one of the detailer guys. I thought he was like a worker, like he was working out back detailing the car because he just looked like shit.
What
He was
ethnicity
wearing
is
a
a
t-shirt.
tiger?
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. He looked like me, but also not like me. He looked like me with no beard, with like scruff,
All right.
And he was baked out of his mind. I could tell he was baked. We've all smoked a lot here. I can tell when somebody's cooked in the fucking gills, dude.
Yeah,
This guy
I
was
could
cooked.
see it immediately, dude.
This guy was fucking fried like an egg, dude. And he just walks up. Hey, my name's Tiger. His real name's Anthony. Don't tell me to call you Tiger, dude. Just say your name's Anthony, and I'll decide if whatever.
Decide if you're a tiger or not.
I'll decide if you're a tiger. By the way, he was not a tiger. So we're going in, and I, admittedly, I'm looking at a car that's too much car for my budget. With how much my wife is upside down. My wife's upside down a little bit, and I'm going in there with a set price, a set whatever. And we're negotiating. We're going back and forth, and this guy's giving me the whole, "Oh man, you used to work here? That's crazy. Oh, you went to high school? Oh man, I used to go to high school here. We graduated. I found out we graduated the same year. He used to know some
Oh,
of the guys I
shit.
went to high school with.
That's
He goes,
crazy.
"Yeah, I used to play football. Whatever." He goes, "Oh, were you on the team, bro? Because you're decent sized guy." I was like, "I was never on the team, bro. I was busy, just
Blood
not
Playing
caring about
Pokemon.
it." Yeah, I was playing
Playing
Pokemon, and
yeah.
I had a girlfriend in high school, and I was, I had just discovered that sex was cool. So I was like, I'm not. There's no sports, I'll play GTA 5. GTA 5 had just come out.
Pussy is a
You
sport.
kidding me, dude? Pussy is a sport. And
GTA
So the
5
guy
just
was like,
came out.
"Oh,
That's
whatever."
Go ahead.
That's crazy. GTA 5
kids.
came out my sophomore junior year. I
That's
remember
fucking
not to
nuts.
caveat too much, but I had to go buy it with my mom. If that tells you anything. I had to have my mom buy it for me, and then I took like 2 days off of school to play it. So he's like, I tell him, hey, I need to be here, and he comes back and he goes, man, you probably must have sold a lot of cars for these guys for them to work with you like this, man. He gives me the whole fucking spiel. I'm like, yeah, well, give me the numbers, dude. And they're trying to fuck me so hard, dude. So we go back and forth. Probably, I got there at 10. We go back and forth till like 1. And then at 1, I'm like,
Jesus.
I'm not doing this. I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I'll be back. And they try their hardest not to let you leave. You know, they want to fucking trap you in there all day.
Mhm.
So I was like, look, I'm leaving. You're not fucking doing whatever. A little lady salesman was also like just kind of sitting in on it. And she was great. She was so nice. You know, I felt so bad for her because I'm just trying to bend these guys over. They're trying to bend me over. It's just a whole. I'm like standing up every so often to just make them think that I'm gonna leave. It's a whole
Ugh.
thing. And because a gay thing. I was like, what do you
Bending
mean?
each other over. Yeah.
Bending each other over. So I go get Chick-fil-A next door, and then I come back and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get another. I was like, let me look
Better
at a
than
model
Raising
down.
Cane's, by the way.
So much better than Raising Cane's, I
Okay.
think.
all right.
I don't know. I've never had Raising Cane's, but from what you say,
Oh, okay. I thought you've had it. I thought you said.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, dude. You know?
That's great.
I trust you, dude.
All right. thank
Knight,
you.
did you think Raising Cane's better than Chick-fil-A? Maybe you're the deciding factor.
I've never been to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
I don't eat fast food, dude. Like at all. I haven't eaten fast food really since
Fair.
it's been like
That's
20
good.
fucking years.
That's a
really.
good
Yeah.
discipline. I'm not that
That's
disciplined.
crazy.
Yeah, and
Chat's
like-
going crazy
like
right now.
soda.
Everybody's like, what?
Yeah. Like soda, I haven't had soda since I was in junior high, dude.
That's wild. That's good, though.
Wow.
I wish.
No, that's great. That's crazy, but great.
It was because of wrestling. Like I had a wrestling coach that I like really looked up to, and I was also like trying to bang his sister-in-law, who was fucking hot as hell. And so I listened to like everything he said, but like it was like no soda, no no fast food. But I still like I said, I eat in and
No,
out every
my
once in a while.
sister.
Obviously, I'll have raising canes every so often. But yeah, she was fucking smoking, dude. So I was like, yes, coach, whatever, coach.
You shouldn't have fucked.
Yeah, you get that
No,
shit?
dude.
Oh,
No, I didn't.
I was hoping.
Damn.
I was pulling.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
also in
that's
junior high too.
great. I don't matter. The age is just a
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Cube says he bleeds Coca-Cola. I just got into because I'm not a big soda guy either. I usually get bottled water if I go eat fast food.
Nice.
But I just got into the Coke Zeros
Yeah,
because
they're all right.
I like them. They taste good. They don't have that Diet Coke taste. They're still a little off.
There's still a
but
little
it's manageable.
chemicaliness in there, but yeah, it's not like fucking diet. Diet is on a horrible level. Ugh.
I hate Diet Coke. But I'll go and get a Coke Zero every once in a while. Again, it's only every so often when I really want to feel like I'm cheating, but it's 0 calories or whatever. If I go to Five Guys or something. So I ate my Chick-fil-A and I come back. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to Model Down. I'm like, so that we can be closer to where we're gonna be. I'm like, we're gonna be here all day, going back and forth, and I'm just gonna get mad and you guys aren't gonna give me what I want. So Tiger goes inside, talks to his manager. I'm outside looking at the fucking car, the new car now. We're in a different car. And he goes, yo, if you go with this car, I have to fucking give you less on your trade-in. Because I negotiated like an extra fucking $8,000 on my trade-in. And I was like, why? He goes, because we're on a different car now. I was like, all right, bro,
Well,
see you
these
tomorrow. So
fucking
I walked to
guys.
my car. I started walking to my car. I'm like, hey, honestly,
start
I'm like, are you
following
just
you?
doing your job? Yeah. I was like, you're just doing your job? I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. And tell your boss that if he wants to disrespect me to come out here and do it like a fucking man. I'm like, because that's ridiculous. My fucking car is going to stay the same. And so my wife was texting the girl that was with us. She's like, yo, we're leaving. Tiger just fucked you, And the girl came out of the bushes. We had parked out like where the restaurants are
Like Homer Simpson.
at next door, and she came out of the bushes like Homer Simpson, dude. She was on her lunch break. This poor girl came running from a fucking Culver's next door. And fucking was like, what happened? What happened? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, yada yada. She goes, hold on, let me go in there, let me try to talk to him, whatever. Bro, everybody and their mother started coming out to our car, being like, no, we're sorry, yada yada. Tiger was like in the back. Tiger had walked around to the back of the parking lot, and when he came back
Tiger
around,
there hitting golf balls.
when he came back, dude, he was
Hitting his
fucking
pen, dude.
his. That's what he was doing. He was
Oh, yeah.
he came back.
You're right.
Bro, I swear to God, he walked back there like this, and he came back like this, dude. He was walking
Jesus.
fucking blind, bro. That boy was walking like he looked like Popeye. And so we ended up going in there, and I was there from fucking 10 to 5:30,
God damn.
6 o'clock at night,
What a
almost.
fucking job.
I ended up bending them over, and then they gave me the price that I wanted monthly, and I had agreed to put $2,000 down. And then when they came back at the price that I wanted with the 2,000, I told them that I would only buy it if they let me put 1,000 down. And they were like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" Like they got mad, they got visibly angry. And then I was like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna drive it home. Let's get it." And they fucking gave it to me. So I just hate car salesmen so much, dude. It takes so much of your day, and it's just such a fucking hassle, and everything about them reeks of insincerity, and they butter you up until they realize that they're not gonna get what you want or what they want out of you, and then it's just a race to try to get you out of the fucking door. You know what I mean? And I fucking hate them so much, dude. I hate them so much. I'm so much happier doing
Damn.
sales now because it's like, hey, don't buy or buy. I'm gonna go home at 3 anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like I'll stop by. It's nice to sell to people that are in the market for something or have money to buy something. Although lately the Cubans
Unless-
don't have any fucking money.
Yeah, or else you're out fucking repairing someone's
400
shit,
credit
or
scores.
else someone's foreclosed, or you gotta chase someone
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that's
not paying.
fucking.
You had some wild
Bro, you know,
stories.
You remember the guy that fucking broke the excavator that I told you guys about a year ago?
Yeah. It
You
was,
know, my
like,
company
stuck
still hasn't. My company still hasn't collected the money from that guy, and now they're trying to fucking like get lawyers involved in the whole thing. And the guy's changed his phone number, his email. I don't even know if he lives in the same house anymore. The only thing that we have is his social, but everything about him is like
That's
gone.
probably not even real.
Wasn't he like just starting a business? Is that gone too, or
I guess so. I don't know.
holy
Let's
shit?
Look it up. Let's look it up right now. That's so funny.
Damn.
All right, you guys
Got
fill the air. Hold on.
excavator
Yeah,
and then left the
I'm with
country.
you. I hate car salesmen so much. Like the last time I bought a car, I just like took them out of the equation completely. So I did like
Amazon.
financing through a credit union instead. And then I put down $18,000 cash, and like I was just like, they just weren't getting me on like any kind of interest, any kind of like
Oh,
shitty
yeah.
rates. And then so I just like
Yeah.
ended up
Get
financing
them out
like
of the
$8 grand.
equation. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had like a personal credit union. They financed $8 grand, and then I threw down 18,000. But I was just like, but it kind of pisses them off, dude, because like
For
my
sure.
transaction for my car too was probably, I would think I was in the dealership for probably like 3 hours. Like it was just so fucking quick, dude. Like I walked on the
That's
lot.
crazy.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that car right there. And they were like, oh, well, let's go talk. And I'm like, well, actually, we're not gonna talk about anything. Like, I just want to buy this car. I have, a fat down
Draft.
payment,
Yeah.
and I already went to my credit union, and they're gonna accept this much for a car loan. And
That's
they were
the-
just like,
That's the tip,
okay.
yup.
And I was just like,
That's the way
they're
to
like,
do it.
well, do you want like some extended like this and that? And I'm
Nope.
like, nope, I
No
don't
thanks.
want anything from you guys. Like, I just want to sign this paperwork, get the fucking keys, and I'm out of here. Yeah. So I was like in and out in like 3 hours.
That's the way to do it, bro. Yeah.
Get a
My
third-party
recommendation is to do
loan.
exactly that.
Go in with that pre-approved.
Go to your
Yeah.
bank, go to whatever. The only reason that we didn't go to our bank is because Chase's interest rates are fucked. And then usually we do like there's a bank down here for Florida called Suncoast, and usually they're the interest rate like
Used to be a
fucking
video
kings.
video company, video rental company.
Video rentals. Well, they do interest rates to a lot of like the Haitians down here, and they usually give really good interest rates, but now they're kind of shitty. And so we were like just trying to fucking shop around the best deal and then see what happens. That's about 100%. If you can go in there with a draft, if your bank will hook you up and work with you and do whatever, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah. And I've gotten multiple car loans through my credit union. So like everything was fucking easy. I think
Easy, bro.
my car payment was like $119 a month or some shit
Nah, that's
like
fucking
that.
Damn,
dude.
yeah, you
Yeah, I
did
think it was
good.
less than my insurance, Like I was like, oh, this is fucking easy, dude.
Hell yeah. W.
And also, I was also kind of lucky too because I bought it during the height of the pandemic. So the height of the pandemic, they weren't selling shit, dude.
yeah.
And so they were just trying to
Or
get
if they
shit
were,
off
it
the
was
lot.
desperate.
Yeah.
yup.
Yeah. So they were just trying to get stuff off the lot because I mean, like when I was
Good
walking on the lot,
leveraging.
I didn't see like nobody there, because it was seriously like height of pandemic. Like I did the test drive and the dude sat in the back seat with like a mask on, like that. Like this was like the time of me buying a car, and he was like, "Oh, it's like protocol," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. You can sit up here with me." And he's like, "It's all good, bro." But And then I even went to another lot where they just had you test drive it by yourself because of their COVID protocol. So like I just took it off the lot by myself and test drove it. But yeah, I just kind of bought at the right time and just had like
That's the thing,
I just had the fucking cash for it. So
bro. Down here after COVID, like 2021, everything was so expensive, bro, because the ports were all still like shut down or fucked up or whatever, and then no car, like there was no inventory coming in. People were still buying shit, but like my wife's old car, we got fucking shafted on, and we went in with no debt. You know, we had traded her car in, and it was paid off. You know, like it was an even trade. We didn't owe anything on it. It was good, but yeah, bro, it's James says they're the worst scum of the earth. I agree.
It's true.
But just the COVID pricing for
Fucking
us down
leeches.
here was the opposite, bro. It was so bad. It was crazy. City also says to put it on the credit card, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. 40% interest on a car. Imagine paying 40% interest on a car loan. Oh my
Good
god, that would hurt
God,
so
dude.
bad, dude.
yeah,
That would hurt so bad. Some of
Better
these
interest
Cubans.
rate? I don't know.
No, fuck
Depends.
dude. Maybe
The
some of these
card?
Cubans, dude. What car do you think? Maybe like an American Express or something.
Yeah,
A
maybe.
Discover. Fuck you.
Platinum. City probably got a
Damn.
platinum card over there. Chilling.
City
got a
probably
black
does got a
card,
black
dude?
card, dude.
Yup.
City would never.
it's got one of those thick metal ones that like clanks
Oh,
when
the
you like, drop it
clinks?
on the ground.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can kill somebody
my
with
favorite-
that shit. Throw it at someone's
That's my
neck.
favorite thing about the Apple Card, dude.
City got 4
The
cards.
Apple
he
Card is
says.
metal. It's nice. That's the only card I have that I use for real, for real. All
What's
my
the
other
interest
cards are
rate?
just kind of there. Bad. Probably like 23%, 25%, something like that.
Oof.
But I don't. I always
Gotta
pay it off
try
because
to
I
get
only
paid
use it
off right
for.
away.
Yeah, I only use it for work.
That's
When
the
I
way
take
to do it.
customers out, and then I expense everything, and then as soon as I get my expenses, I just pay it off.
That's smart. Good way to get good
Yep,
credit.
yep.
too.
Pay it off every month. Just play the credit game, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's crazy. My credit used to be when I was in the army, bro. My God, I hope my mom doesn't listen to this episode because I am gonna put her on blast right now. I don't know if I've told this story, but when I was in the army, I had a 7. I had just bought my Audi A4, the piece of shit that I've always told stories about. And I had a 722 when I bought it, but because it was brand new credit, it was I was getting shitty interest rates. I think I was like at an 8.9% interest rate or a 12% interest rate or something like that on like an $8,000
First time
loan.
buyer shit.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. But and then I financed rims and all kinds of shit. I was just being dumb. But I was working my credit. I was like, whatever, let's do it. I got a 722. I remember that perfectly. I was like, great. And I was like, nowhere to go but up, dude. So then I went off, I deployed, and I didn't check, I didn't know anything about credit. I was just like, pay your bills and you'll be fine. All my shit was on auto pay. So I was just doing whatever. Well, when I get back from deployment, Credit Karma had just hit. So I was like, yo, let me get Credit Karma and see what my fucking score. I bet you I'm at a fucking 900. You can't even get a 900. I bet you I'm at it. But my credit score was like a 480. And I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
And so there was a bunch of delinquencies on like credit cards that I didn't have, that I didn't know what the fuck they were. And so I was like, what the fuck's going on? I call my mom and I start freaking out. I'm like, yo, somebody stole my identity. What do I do? What do I do? My mom was like, yo, that's me, bro. I was like, what?
What?
I was like, what?
No.
She goes, yo, we've
Bro.
been struggling over here. She goes, so
she
I
put
had
cards
some
in
credit
your
cards
name.
in your name.
Get
Yeah,
the fuck out, bro.
And it just wasn't paying them, bro. And I mean, like, going
That's
like
savage,
like
dude.
8 months, no payments on some of these cards, guys. And I'll
Damn,
never
I'm
forget. This is
sorry,
the first
bro.
time that I like fucking lost it on my mom, dude. I was like, yo,
Right.
this is the start. This was the start
What?
of me and my mom just like not
Aw,
seeing
damn.
eye to eye
This is,
anymore.
like, sad right
Yeah,
I
now.
was
that's
like, are
crazy,
you out of
dude.
your fucking mind, lady? I was like, why don't you just call me? I was making money on deployment too. I wasn't paying taxes. I was saving it because I was eating at the fucking facility all the time. I was just buying stupid shit. Yeah, whatever. But I would have given this dumb bitch money. Dude, God bless. And so I remember I came back, dude. It was just crazy. It was so bad
Oh man.
for me to like. I was like, listen, don't fucking do anything. I'm like, don't even worry about paying them off. I'm like, just give me all the information and I'll start paying these shits. And I remember like half the money I made on deployment, like I had to put in my savings. I had to use to pay off all this debt that my mom had racked up. And I was so mad, dude. And then I was just like, well, now what do I do? Because I'm not going to be able to get a card. You know, I told my mom to cut up the cards. I made her fucking send me a video of her cutting up the cards and like shredding them in the fucking shred. I was like, yo, you better figure it out, dude. And then finally I was like, all right, well, where do we start? So I got in like a little prepaid Capital One Quicksilver fucking, you know, you put $200 in and then you could use $200 like a credit builder. And I still have
Yeah.
that card to this day. Now my limit on that card is like 10 grand because it's just like you build it up and build it up. But yo, I remember using that card and I was like, God damn it, bro. Like, what the fuck? How do we go? I remember feeling so, and especially like I was 21 at the time. I just turned 21. I had no idea. Luckily, my wife, her family has been like very credit savvy their whole lives. So she has had like a great credit score her whole life. So then I called her and I was like, yo, what do I do? And she helped me out the whole time. And then when I got home, you know, we opened up a bunch of credit cards in my name and yo, now we're chilling. Now we're in the eights, which is nice. But it's been a long road, dude.
Yeah,
it's
bro,
wild.
this is traumatic, bro. That's crazy.
It's
Not even your
wild.
fault
What
is so
oh
crazy,
my
dude.
God.
Yo,
you could have had a
crazy, right?
warrant out for some of this shit, bro. Like, what
I'm
the
telling
fuck?
you, bro. Oh, I've never been so mad in my life, bro. I mean, that's not true. I probably have been mad once or twice before it, but you know what I mean. I was very upset, especially because I was,
When did
you know,
you
it was
finally
all happening
forgive
while I
her?
was
Like,
overseas.
did she work on
Oh, I forgave her
gaining your
fucking
forgiveness though?
very-
Like, what was the
No, dude, listen, I love you to death.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean, it's
the
your
thing with
mom, but
Hispanic Gen Z parents are worse than the boomers. Hispanic parents are all about you're lucky to be alive because of me. So then
Oh, so it's
everybody
the-
in my family was just
Damn.
like immediately my grandparents and my dad were like, yo, that's your mom, bro, you know?
Yeah, why you getting mad? Damn, that's crazy.
Well, I'm getting
bro.
mad. They're like, yo, come on, bro.
That's some
So then I was
crazy
like, all right, mom,
gaslighting.
whatever. Yeah, but then then I just didn't move back home, and I was like, so what, dude? You know what I mean? That's where I was like, so fucking what, dude? So what
Yeah.
if that's my mom? And now we're fine, you know. They don't ask me for money. I don't
hope not,
I don't offer them money.
Is that like a
That's-
sore
and that-
topic? Yeah, like just don't talk about money around the parents.
I
or the
feel bad
kid.
because like, you know, I can like my parents still are, you know, they're
Still
fine.
struggling a little
Like,
bit.
They're struggling a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But like now I got kids. Now there's no way. I mean, you know, I'll
Yeah.
I'll put the computer in the fucking living room and you guys can sleep in the office if God forbid anything ever happens. But you better figure out how to fit 4 of you motherfuckers in here because that's about as much as I do. You know what I mean? I'm not paying no
Too
bills
good,
for anybody.
man.
I got my own fucking problems to deal with.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's wild, dude.
That is wild. I'm sorry, man. That's wild.
Sorry, I didn't mean to trauma dump on the show, guys. This was supposed to be a fun,
Damn.
funny. You guys were supposed to laugh and be like, "Yo, that's crazy." Oh, fucking Mexicans,
Crazy
you know?
moms, Mexican moms.
Mexican
I
moms.
wish it
dude.
was funny, dude. Holy, bro. Like,
In hindsight,
God.
it is kind of. I mean, you know, what an idiot. Pay attention to your finances, you know.
I
I'm
mean,
glad
I
should've
that,
guess.
you know,
paid
you got out of
do
it
it.
and are able to laugh at it, but like, that's just like, I guess,
Yeah, I
like
don't-
unfathomable for me, you know?
I don't think I would
Yo,
still be talking to my mom if that was the case. Like, damn.
You know. Oh, dude, guys,
what was the
if I
total?
started
Did
going
you-
into my,
Did you mention it? What was the
It was
total
like-
debt like that you
it
ended
was like
up having to pay
7 or
off?
8 grand, dude.
All right, I mean,
7 or 8 grand based on
All right, so it's
spread
not
on like
like-
That's
3
not as
or 4
that's
bad
not
as I
cards.
was
terrible.
thinking. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Hold on.
like tens
Hold on.
of thousands.
Yeah.
What
Well,
was
I'm
the
not.
seven
I'm not
or eight-
saying she's in the right at all, but
No,
like,
no, no,
in,
no, no,
in
no,
my
no.
head,
No.
I'm thinking like
Crazy.
30 grand or something
or
that your mom
something.
is like set you back or
like
some
maxing
shit like
out
that.
every
you know?
card.
If it was 30 grand, I would have left the army. I would have gone AWOL and I would have bought a ticket and gone home and fucking shot somebody. Because
All right.
this was eight. This
All
was
right, so
8
you're
grand.
reasonable enough. All right, I get it.
This was 8 grand, and
That's
I was
sorta
making.
forgivable
I
at
was
some
making
point.
like 1,600 every 2 weeks. I'm making army money, dude. To me, it was like crazy. And then I was still paying. You know, I was paying $500 a month for this car I wasn't driving, dude, which was crazy. And so I just didn't like. I had saved up probably. I think when I was deployed, I'd saved up like 11 grand, and so that was like all I left, and then oh, you want to laugh? After I paid off all that debt, my buddy got a new Mitsubishi Outlander, and he wanted to show us, and I was like, oh, cool. And in my car, it's hydraulic cylinders, so you lift up the hood and then you just close it. Well, he had the you got to put the stick up and hold it up, and I didn't know that, so I went to close it, and the stick was there, so I bent up his hood. And he couldn't get it fixed. He had to get it replaced. So I had to pay for his hood. It was another $1,500, dude. Immediately after that, I was just like,
Damn,
yo, all my money
bro.
from deployment's gone.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You weren't meant to have
And
that
then I
money,
lost
bro.
a bunch of money in crypto. I was like, yo, maybe I should make it back in crypto. And then I lost it all in crypto. Just making bad financial decisions, dude. It's called being 21 and a fucking retard. But it's okay. We made it back. We're up now. We're betting on black.
I'm up $11 in crypto right now. I was thinking of selling.
Yo, I've gone so bad
Get
in and
out.
out with crypto. Nah, hold on to it, bro. It's gonna go up.
I don't know.
To be
bro.
honest, now's the time to hold on, bro. I'll tell you what.
Well, I've been had like $500 in it, and like almost immediately after I started investing, it was started tanking. I'm like, Jesus Christ! And now it's finally like leveled out. I'm $11. I'm $11 and 77 cents up, and I'm like thinking, I should just fucking sell. I'm getting the fuck out of this shit. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't
Nah,
know
bro,
that
hold on to
Bitcoin
it till the
keeps
fucking
fucking
cows
jumping
come
though,
up.
so I think I might hold on.
Everything's gonna follow it.
Is that what you got? Bitcoin?
I got Bitcoin. I got a bunch of random crazy little ones, but yeah,
give me
Bitcoin's
the
a good
list.
one to get. Bitcoin, Sol, SHIB, XRP,
Shiba Inu?
ADA.
XRP's the fucking one, by the way.
It's
XRP
going up.
is gonna
They're
be
all
it.
steadily going up right now. So I'm like, ooh, this is very interesting.
Nah, you don't sell now, bro. You just hang on.
I know,
That shit's
I
gonna
am,
hit.
I am. But like the thought is there. Like I'm the guy who goes to the casino with the wife. Not a big gambler, to be honest. We'll play slots. I don't really go tables or anything. So if we start out within the first 10 minutes, I go up $5. I legit will just cash out and I'll just walk around and watch her play. Seriously, I'll get some free drinks and then that's it. That's my night. I'm fine with it though. It's fine with me. Because I know
That's
if I
fucking
keep going, because I've been to that stage where I just keep going in. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna get back in this. I'll be back, but the house always wins. And
Yeah,
then
bro.
you're down like $200, and it's like, what the fuck? Wife's like, oh,
That walk of
we're
shame
down, we're down
is so
$100,
bad, bro.
but we had a good time. I'm like, what? No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
it's
really.
not. It's not their logic.
Uh,
But it's like, okay, so in
that's
your
what
wife's
makes a woman
defense,
happy.
if you would have gone
losing hundreds of bucks in half an hour.
the possibility of more without actually getting more sometimes
Right.
is
That's
the illusion of more
that's the
is what
illusion.
we
Yes.
really want.
No, you're right, dude. I think you're on to something here.
In her defense, if you would have taken her to fucking a steakhouse and a movie, you would end up spending probably more than $100, dude.
That's true. No, fair enough. Fair enough comparison.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
It
dude.
is entertainment for her.
Yeah.
She does have fun doing it. And like I said, I'll walk around and watch her. And,
Yeah, you get a little HJ at the end of the night, dude. What do you care?
yeah, a little roadhead or something.
Oh, that's crazy. You're a deviant, dude.
Everything's computer.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, I've never gotten roadhead before.
Oh, that's tack.
Yeah, I've
Tack
never gotten roadhead
quoted.
before. Everything's
I
computer.
mean,
I'm not opposed to it.
That's funny.
That's so fucking great.
I'm just glad the sound effects are working. This is great.
God, I hate you. Jesus Christ.
Quoted.
Oh, I love the glasses. Breaking the
You
glasses out.
hide,
It's
dude.
getting
You hide behind the
serious.
glasses, dog.
Yeah, I gotta hide. I just basically told the world that I would have shot my mom if she would have racked my fucking credit up anymore.
Well,
I gotta-
You've never had
Gee,
roadhead.
I mean,
and I've never had roadhead, dude. I gotta fucking hide real quick. Wait for it to go down real quick. The feds is on me.
it all comes
And
to
I-
light.
It's a good
Ghost,
time.
you gambling in Red Dead?
Oh, dude, that's what I
you
want
know
to
what?
do. That's
I
what I
play-
can't wait to do.
I play poker here and there.
Yeah.
I didn't do dominoes. I don't even know how dominoes really works. I'm sure it explains it in simple enough, but I never really played dominoes. But yeah, every now and then I'm at a saloon. I'll jump at the table and play a couple rounds of some poker.
Couple hands.
So,
Is
yeah,
it
it's
just
fun.
poker? Or can I play blackjack?
I don't know if they have blackjack.
I
or
can't
not.
remember. I remember poker
Can't
big
see.
time.
Definitely
but,
poker for sure.
You
yeah.
can
And there's
cheat, right? You can
dominoes
cheat
here
in
and
poker.
there.
You can put your fucking shit in your sleeves sometimes if you're wearing long sleeves, no?
You might. I don't know.
Can't you
I
cheat
remember
in
that
poker?
option, but
I think RDR
I'm not
one
sure.
wouldn't cheat.
doubt it. You could probably kill everybody at the table and take their money, and then you got to
Yeah.
deal with every other patron, sheriff and wanted level. But
Like TAC and Schedule 1, just losing all our money in the casino and then killing all the employees afterwards. Fucker. Ghost and I are
need
working
the-
hella hard. We're like, TAC, where you at? And he's like, like,
he's like, "Oh, I'm
Scared
dead."
money don't
You're
make
just
money.
over there.
dude.
Like, you're like, "I'm gonna get this back. I'm gonna get this right back."
Yeah.
You fell into the hole. Fell into the hole, bro.
I go look at your stream and you're fucking
Like,
in the casino just,
just
ripping
down
slots
500.
and blackjack.
Dude, the slots help sometimes.
I had to
saw
knock on a
somebody
lot
with
of
a mod.
doors to make up that money.
I saw somebody with a mod that lets you go up because the max limit at the slots in Schedule 1 is $100. And I saw somebody raise it to 25 grand.
Oh,
And then he was
Jesus.
playing and he hit 25 grand and he hit a jackpot. He made $2.5 million. I
Damn.
was like, ah, damn, dude. But here's the thing: I
Well,
don't
then
have
what's the point
25
of
grand to just
continuing to
blow on
play?
slots.
Well, yeah.
Well, you gotta hit the 10 mil. You gotta hit the 10.
Oh, is that one of the achievements? 10 mil.
Yeah, it is.
10
dude,
million.
I wish
It's the only one I don't have because I got the $1 million achievement
That's some
and that was a
grindage.
grind. That was
Yeah.
a fucking grind. So I looked at 10 and I was like, I'm not doing this 10 times more. Like,
Yeah, that's the
fuck,
thing. It's
dude.
so
I'm gonna do
much.
it with garbage, bro. Garbage pickup.
yeah, recycling. I
What's the latest update that these guys did?
think there was like a jukebox.
Yeah, I
They
know
had
they
the
did the
jukebox.
lockers. I think we talked about that instead of the beds for the employees.
And then did you say there was a
Wasn't
storage
there
unit or
really?
some shit?
They did add a storage unit.
Storage unit.
Supposedly there's a police expansion. He's in the process of setting up in-game voting system and will likely run the first vote next week. When it's active, you'll be able to
3.6.
vote on what you want to see in the next major update. The options will be cartel update, police expansion, or shrooms.
Oh, dude, cartel.
Let's go.
Yeah, I
Easy.
say cartel.
Easy pick.
Easy cartel, dude. Save the shrooms till you have more shit. I mean, it's just gonna be Jesse
Another
and
drug,
fucking
yeah.
Peter file. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
another thing that I'm gonna have to fucking do. And if it makes more money than cocaine, I'm just gonna stop selling everything else. Like it's not, you know.
Yeah.
I wish that game had more things to do.
Maybe,
Once-
fuck,
once
dude,
you're
I played
done
that
with
shit
it.
for like
Yeah,
70
I-
hours.
yeah, for sure. I just sometimes I
in
feel
one
bad.
sitting practically.
God, dude.
How many hours do I have in that game? Yeah, I'm
I
right there
literally-
with you. I got 66.
I put down 2 hella good games for that too. I put down Kingdom Come Deliverance and Kazan. And then I was just mainlining Schedule 1 as soon as that game came out.
So
That's so
good,
funny.
though.
That is a
So
fucking
good
great
off
game.
rip.
It's just
Yeah.
such a good
I got
formula.
40 hours. Yeah, it's not bad. Work week.
Look at you.
That's pretty fucking good, dude.
I didn't. For you, that's a fantastic number.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
what is
was
it? How much was
already
this
for a
game?
while.
$18 or something? 20
18?
bucks?
I think we got it on
I,
sale. I,
don't
think
even,
it
yeah, I
was
was gonna
less.
say I don't even think it was that much.
Yeah.
Is there
But,
a
yeah, I'm
history?
not
Can I
sure.
see the history of purchases that I've made?
There's ways to do that, but I think it involves a lot of menu diving in your Steam.
Yo,
library.
complete caveat. Because I'm on my Steam page right now. Now, remember what I played that I forgot to tell you about was Mistfall Hunter, the Dark.
I
and
never got
Darker
around to
clone.
that. Yeah.
Yo, honestly, it's fine, but
It's
it's
fine.
like it's all right.
What is it?
I didn't
Yeah.
get too deep into it, and maybe with friends, it's a little better. It's like a Dark and Darker clone, but with
How was the
Vikings.
combat?
Oh,
It
That's
was
what looked
pretty
the most
good. I mean,
interesting.
it's not terrible. I was a sorcerer, and
Okay.
I mean, it's simple. It's very
It
simple.
looks
It's a lot
good.
more intuitive and simpler than fucking Dark and Darker. That's for sure. It played a lot better. But I don't know if I'd dedicate. I played like half an hour of it. I was like, all right, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's just too many other things that I wanted to play.
There was
Honestly,
so
like,
much coming
It's
out at the time.
So and at the time, and then like even just again, on my PS5 or fucking, I'm backlogging shit. I wanted to play Ready or Not. I think I was playing Ready or Not at the time a little bit, and what else? I want to get back into Lockdown Protocol, to be honest.
yeah, that was fun.
I think
Yeah.
that's
I want to get into that
It's a
because
fun
I know
group
they've
game.
put in some major updates on that game.
Oh, did they?
Have
What
they?
all they had in there?
Yeah. I think a whole bunch of stuff because I was like watching a stream not too long ago and there was things where I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what's going on over there? And it wasn't. I don't think it was modded either. Like it seemed like it was actual update.
Interesting. I haven't played that game in a fucking while, to be honest. I have somebody playing it right now. Who's playing it right now? Anybody I know? No, some fucking dork. People on that game add me all the time. Like, where we add each other and then try to play. Because, like, I play that game. Most of my playtime, I have 54 hours in that game. That's crazy. Most of my playtime is with
That's
randoms.
wild, dude.
I've been playing. I just play with hella randoms, dude. And it's fun. It's nice. There's no pressure, you know?
Look
Well, you
at
got
the
that
last
car
update says
sales
new room
thing
and
going on.
items.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Yo, so that's a fucking great game.
So they got a
Dude,
machine room or
5
something, a
hours.
storage area. And that has to be opened with access cards. I guess they rehauled the C4.
The C4 is so fun. I
That
had
was
a...
funny.
I remember that clip of me.
Yo, that...
I fucked you guys so hard.
Oh
with
my
that
God.
one.
This
I had
fucking
the
idiot
C4 in
guy
my
in that
pocket. And I was
hallway
running around with
there.
the remote. Yeah.
Or in front
Yo,
of
this
the
guy was a fucking
West
idiot. He goes,
door.
the rule, number one rule about C4. I think he was British. Number one rule about C4 is you always press it as soon
You
as
gotta
you pick it up.
push it if you got it.
And
And
both
then he-
you guys were dissidents. And I was like, wait,
Yes,
are both
bro.
of you guys the bad guys? And then you guys killed me, grabbed the remote. The C4 was still on the ground because I just died
Fucking
right
idiot,
there at
bro.
your feet. And you guys pushed the trigger.
Yo, you guys is so many people. I was very highly against it. I didn't even get a chance to vote. There was no vote or anything. This guy just took it into his own hands and he fucked us. This
Yeah.
piece of shit, dude. Yo, if you're listening, whatever your name is, fuck you, dude.
That shit
Yeah,
was
who was
funny,
it?
dude.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
That
that's a
game
great
is hilarious.
Yeah,
The
yeah, we gotta
moments
get
in
a
that
crew
game are
together.
so funny.
That was fun.
Oh, dude, I was dissident. When's the last time? I don't even remember the last time I played. It's been months now, but the last time I had played, I was playing with randoms and I was a dissident, and the other dissident had found the C4 and I had the detonator, and so I told him to give it to me. There was like 3 people making pizza in the fucking Pazushi little kitchen.
Yeah.
And so I lobbed it into the fucking kitchen area and just blew it up, and then dropped the detonator on one of their bodies, and then ran away. And then everybody started running, so I came out and started running into the pizza place, like I was just showing up there for the first time. And I was
What's
like,
going
"What
on
the
in
fuck's going on?
here?"
What's going on in here? I didn't do fucking nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't do fucking shit."
The C4
Yeah,
is
it's
fun to mess
So
around
fun.
with. Yeah.
I hate that it doesn't always spawn. I mean, I understand why, but
Yeah.
when it does spawn, it's so fun.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Sorry.
I remember one time, like, Bazinga and I were both dissidents, and we just like planned it where she put the C4 in her pocket, and she was just like working with everybody else, and she was like, "When you see everybody around me, just fucking pop it." And I was like, "All right, cool." And like, we seriously got this thing to work where it was everybody around Bazinga. And she was just sitting there acting like she's doing Pazushi with C4 in her pocket. And then, dude, I blew up
Crazy.
like fucking 6 people with
Damn.
like one trigger pull. And everyone was like, "What just happened?" I was just like, "You guys got the 1-2 punch." Like, I had a suicide bomber in the mix, like making Pazushi. And I was just waiting for the right
Suicide
moment.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Barber
Allahu
Simulator.
Akbar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's such a good fucking game.
Yeah,
That's just a silly time, silly fun game. It's a good way to spend time. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to play now, and I need to get
It's
another
too
fucking
much.
controller, to be honest, because there's so much. I need to get another controller so I can play Red Dead, to be honest.
yeah.
That's my biggest fucking anger right now.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Do you look up if there's any like fixes or similar issues of any?
Bro, this is a
Dude.
fucking piece of shit. It's not a real.
It's
This
not-
is like I got it from Walmart for like $30, bro.
It's not official.
Nah, I mean I'm
Xbox
sure
thing?
maybe it's a Power A brand.
Oh.
is
Oh,
the
okay.
brand.
Oh, okay. Just, yeah,
This
just
is
go get another fucking
$30,
controller.
dude. It's a micro USB connection.
Oh Jesus.
And,
Oh wow.
They still
Micro
have that
USB.
somewhere?
That's funny, dude.
I bought this, dude. I bought this 2-3 years ago now. I mean, it's lasted a little bit.
Dude, $30
but-
for fucking 3 years, 2 years.
not
That's
bad.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, I mean, it was bound to
It's
happen.
like disposable controllers. Yeah.
I
Use it a
I
couple
wish
years,
it
throw
would have
it away,
lasted a
get
little
new
longer,
one.
you know. I wish it would have. I wish it would have held on. Let's see. I'm looking right now to see what I can. I mean, I could probably buy another one for like $40, $30. I'm still looking. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at another off-brand one that's not affiliated with
Well,
Xbox
how
at
much
all.
are the Xbox ones? Like the official ones aren't that
Like
expensive.
80?
They're pretty
Probably.
reliable.
50, $60.
Yeah, you
This
could
one's,
probably get some of them for get the 360 fucking official controller.
No,
Probably cheap.
I
as
don't. I
shit.
can't.
It'll work fine. What does it?
No, they got the
new
weird
one have
connection though.
What do you mean, the 360
Don't they?
ones?
Yeah, don't they have a
think,
weird
isn't this
connection?
plug and play? Nah, I don't think it would matter.
44, 42, 53, 26. It's the same brand, A-Power. This is literally the controller I have.
A-Power.
I'm just looking at it. 26 bucks.
26. Ooh, it's even
Yo.
cheaper, dude.
Yo, that's not bad, yo.
You just hit.
Somebody's looking out right now. I think I'm
just
gonna
hit
cop
order,
it.
didn't you? Yeah.
I'm about to. I'm
Well, that's
about
good
to.
for a couple years. Yeah, so why not?
A couple years for 26 bucks.
Yeah, there you go. It's a good value.
I've
Yeah, I
had
might
way
get a
more
wireless
expensive
one.
controller shit out earlier than that.
Yo, my
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. It
Elite
could
didn't
happen.
last this
Yeah.
long, bro. The Elite didn't last this goddamn long. And that's a 250. I mean, it used to be 250. Well, I don't know what it is now. What is it now? 180?
Maybe.
Yeah, 160. 199. It's on
Jeez,
sale
that's
right now
crazy.
for 160. It's fucking insane. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a beautiful. Compared to the DualSense, the DualSense Edge, the gummy, it has like gummy on the bottom. It's coming undone from the plastic and it's starting to like flap
Oh.
out because I use it so much from wear. And that pisses me off because that's a $200 controller and I haven't had it more than a year and a half. Which that makes me angry.
Yeah. I have an expensive
warranty?
controller right now, but it's lasted. We're probably approaching 3 years now, and I still use it like fucking daily.
I should have
I
gotten
got
one
a
of the Scuffs.
Scuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had like before that I had like a Razer like Wolverine Tournament Edition, and that was I think that was like a $200 controller. I think that thing lasted like just over a year maybe before it shit out on me.
Damn, a year, bro, is crazy.
Yeah. I was pretty upset about
for
that one.
that.
That's why I kind of like started doing some research and I landed on Scuff.
Scuff. I gotta look this shit up. They're hyping that
Yeah,
up.
they're
in the
expensive.
chat,
Scuffs
too.
right now.
They're
Crafty's talking
expensive.
about Scuff.
I think this controller ended up running me
Big
like
thing.
300 something.
Damn, that's. I don't think I could.
I got like a
justify.
full custom though. Custom faceplate, everything.
Scuff custom. Oh, that's their whole thing then. Scuff custom.
Yeah, so like
controllers.
here's
Okay.
mine right here. And then like you can like easily
that's kinda
remove like the
sick.
joysticks, the faceplate, all that stuff. So like if you need to get in and like clean your buttons if they start sticking, like it's super easy to do all that
Damn,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
That's
'Cause,
a
like,
big thing that happened with my.
I got
Elite.
kind of sweaty hands when I play, especially because I play like tougher games, you know, and I'm white knuckling a lot. So like, see, the faceplate just comes off. It's like magnetic, but it
Oh
just like
shit!
it literally just
Oh,
pops
that's sick,
pops
that's
right
sick,
off.
that's
Get in
sick.
there, clean, change
like,
your,
I have-
your joysticks.
I have buttons that stick on this
Fly
fucking
DG.
like Elite, like my trigger. It sticks. I don't know if you can tell by the way I click it, but
Yeah, yeah.
you can't hear it. But it's like this one's so fluid, and then this one is like it sticks, and it's always pissed me off so bad, and it's just from use, bro. Again, fucking $200 controller, but
He's
it does
hyping
feel
up
good in the hands.
Fly Digi. You hear Fly Digi?
Fly Digi, what's Fly Digi? I gotta look that
Oh,
up.
Crafty's hyping it up.
That's
Oh,
what
it's
Crafty's
ranked
pimping?
#1 controller company in China. It's Chinese.
Oh, of course,
Tariffs.
why don't I
You
just
say
give
it's
him my
70,
wife
that's
too,
like
dude?
140 right now.
My fucking.
Oh, it's
why don't I just give him my
160.
social security?
Oh, they got different kinds and shit. Yeah, one's 80, one's 160.
I don't need a fancy thing. I would like back buttons. Here's the thing: back buttons are so nice, bro. This whole website's in Chinese right now, by the way.
I know. I clicked on Amazon. They have them
This
on
whole
Amazon
website's
too. I
Chinese.
couldn't do the fucking website.
I'm losing so much data right now. Everybody, they're using my Wi-Fi to get a layout of my house and figure out where my kids are sleeping. It's a whole thing. Everything's happening
Sending
right
them
now, but it's too
subliminal
late. I'm
ads
here.
right now.
Yeah, might as well buy
Um,
it, dude. If you don't buy it, then they're gonna fuck you. That's the
problem.
trade-off.
Crafty just trapped me into Chinese. Crafty is Chinese propaganda, by the way.
Scuff is Chinese too.
He's sponsored by.
Mine
Is
was
it?
shipped. Yeah, mine was shipped directly from China.
From China.
Vader.
They sell mobile PC
Alright, the
cooling
Vader
fans.
4
I mean, mobile
Pro.
phone. I'm sorry, not mobile PC. Mobile phone cooling fans. What, dude?
Vader 4 Pro, $80 right now. That's not horrible.
Yo, I can get a used Instinct Pro for $170. Nah, I don't want a used controller from Scuff.
Nah, I can't trust it, bro. Oh, from
Can't
Scott,
trust it.
maybe you can trust it, but
Dude was probably jerking off and then playing games, and then he's selling
That's,
his controller.
Yeah, God, that's what I'm doing. So I know for a fact the motherfucking piece of shit was doing it.
Yeah.
Hentai Simulator is a controller only game. So that's yo, I can get a wired Scuff for $100, dude. That's actually not bad at all. And
Yeah,
I get to
mine's wired.
customize it, do the whole
I don't
thing.
fuck around with the wireless ones.
It's just not, I don't need it.
I had to go wired during this Red Dead play through actually. I got the official. I don't know if it's the PC or the controller, but the Bluetooth just keeps like disconnecting, like mid game.
Yeah.
I'm playing a bunch of games, and then all of a sudden, I got no movement. So it was just frustrating beyond end. So I had to fucking plug it in. It's fine, whatever. Play
Yeah.
old school.
I don't mind. I'm always sitting right at my PC anyway, so it's like never a fucking issue for me.
exactly.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Yeah.
And you can get a fucking long kit. Like this cable's fucking 10 feet long, So I could scoot back a little bit and kick up, but I've never had like an issue with a wired. I mean, again, I fucking, or not this one, whatever. This is the other one, but a few years it lasted me. So I mean, I'm not upset that it took a shit. I'm just saddened that it took a shit.
It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame.
It is a
Especially
damn
if you were
shame.
going to
Hell
get
of a
into
product.
a big controller game like Red Dead. You need that.
Yo, it's perfect timing.
Although I kind of want to
decide
try it with
get
the
on me.
keyboard and mouse. I don't know. First person, maybe Red Dead keyboard mouse. That might be an interesting
bro.
way to try it.
Maybe, but I
don't
can
know,
never.
don't know.
I liked it on controller. I always liked the GTA
Yeah,
Red Dead
Rockstar
on
for
controller. I don't know.
sure.
It feels at home.
aiming,
like-
bro.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
The fucking aim in and flick up.
Yeah, they're
And
just
knock
exactly.
headshots, bro.
Oh, it's so fun.
All day.
I did that door, the bank mission, and I'm just like on the roof, just.
Yep.
Yo, it was so fun.
Slight tilt up.
Love it.
I love
Throwing
it.
a little
It's so
dead
good.
eye here and there, couple headshots, mark them off.
The dead eye is nice.
Eat
The
some
dead eye is nice when
sardines.
you rob that
Boom.
first train for the fucking bonds at the beginning when you're trying to get out of the snow place.
Yeah. Is that you blow up the
There's like
tracks or
3
whatever?
guards. Yeah, there's like 3 guards that they're like, yo, we're not gonna kill you, but also you can do whatever you want. That's what I just dead eyed all 3 of them. Pop, 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 and then just fucking that way no one can run away because I know if you kill one of them they start running away or whatever. And it's nice. Wasn't bad.
What a
God,
game.
I want to play
Let's
Red
talk
Dead
about
so
Red
bad,
Dead.
dude. Now we're back on Red Dead. We could talk about Red Dead.
Oh, you know what I even bought
Yeah.
on PC? Red Dead 1, the one that just got
Did you?
re-released or whatever.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm hyped to play that after I complete 2.
Did you get it with the DLC too?
You
I
gotta play the
think it
DLC.
does have the zombie DLC or Undead Nightmare.
Top
I
top
think.
3 or
Hold
5
on, I gotta
DLC of
check.
all time, dude.
Now I'm nervous.
So
I don't
good.
know.
So good. Undead Nightmare.
All right.
I know.
You spend
Tack
hours.
glaze
you
the
could spend
living
Yeah, you got
fuck
it.
out of
Oh
that.
my god, it's so good. You can spend
It's so good.
you can spend just as much time in Undead Nightmare as you do in Red Dead 1, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's
And it's a
wild.
shorter
Really?
story, but it's just so much to do, bro. And you
It
want to
just
do
turns
it all.
it turns the whole world into a horror
Yeah, The Walking
game instead
Dead.
of Yeah,
Which I've
exactly.
been watching a lot of lately, actually. Catching
They're
up
like
on it.
the scene where it's like first starting you to Armadillo, and there's just a group of people there like blaming them. It's the man with the glass eye. And then some lady goes, "It's the Mexicans. They're up to something." It's fucking everybody's trying to figure out.
Doing some Bruja shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blame the Mexicans. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, what a good game. And then it turns out that it's kind of like a mixture. It's the glass eye guy, and he got something from,
And
what
the
was it, from
Mexicans.
Mexicans. Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
collusion.
Figures.
It was like a little collusion going on. Yeah, it was crazy. God, fuck. I'm gonna see if I can buy it for the Switch. That's what I'm gonna do. Red Dead 1 for the Switch. I'll put it on my Steam Deck. And because I think it just released Red Dead 1 for the Steam Deck. Did you see that they're gonna release Red Dead 2 for the Switch too?
I did.
Really?
Are you gonna cop that night?
No.
8 years later, bro.
No.
What are we doing?
And, well, I actually just recently bought Red Dead 2 on Steam
That's right. I remember that.
on a sale. So I plan on replaying it again soon, but it's just I had originally bought it on Epic because it was a timed exclusive bullshit. You know, when Epic was doing that thing. So I bought it there, played it there, but it really bothers me that the achievement system for Epic is just like dog shit, you know. And I really
Right.
I like to chase achievements and kind of have like a checklist type thing. So
Right.
I ended up getting it for super cheap on one of the last Steam sales. I think I got it for like less than it was like $20 or some shit. Like, so I
Nice.
got it
Yeah,
real cheap.
it's
Yeah,
been going down good prices. You can get it nice now.
yeah.
I'm
So I
telling you,
plan on
just
doing like a full
playing through
replay.
And if you want to get hype on GTA 6 and the possibilities, this just gives you a sneak preview. Plus 8 years of additional fucking technology they added in. I cannot fucking wait for Grand Theft Auto.
So good.
Tech, have you ever looked at modding Red Dead Redemption 2? With like,
I've already got a
Ooh,
list
wait,
of things that I want
what?
to throw on
All right,
there.
so
I
what do
gotta
we
figure
got?
it out.
What
Yo, hold on.
possibilities
Let me open it up. Let me open it
exist
up.
in the
Oh,
fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 world? That
Honestly, all
beautiful
kinds of
world
stuff.
with mods.
honestly, it's just for me, it's just
the textures, stuff like that.
textures,
Okay,
and then
graphical shit.
hold on.
I've seen some I watched this YouTube video of this guy. He put like all kinds of like ultra realism mods on Red
I
Dead,
wanna
and
do
it
that.
looked fucking nuts. Like the
Damn.
rain, the puddles on the ground. Like even though the base game looks really good, but just improving that, it looked unreal, dude. I was just like, holy fuck.
There's photorealistic reshade. There's like gunmetal reworks. There's crime and law rebalances I want to throw on there that change
How about
the law
picking up
system.
items? Is there a mod for that? Check that out. real quick.
Bank robberies I want to add. I don't know about picking up items. I haven't seen anything of that
If
yet.
they could do like a PUBG
Uh,
system for picking up items where you just like can pick
That's
up
actually
everything in
not
the
a bad
area or
idea.
something. Yeah.
Or like that magnetic grip, like you're cooking meth in Schedule 1, where you grab all the shit at the same time, like
Yeah.
in an area. That would be kind of cool.
There's a mod that I want to add that lets you duel with everybody that has a gun in the game.
Oh,
Bank
okay. So you could just
robberies.
challenge people to fucking
Yo,
duels,
you
like
beefing with somebody?
gunslinger duels. Yeah.
Yeah. Same shit. Again, like I'm beefing with everybody I see if they're fucking looking at me the wrong way, and I go, "Yo, pull that fucking iron out, boy." You know. Sorry. And then there's one that I saw where it's like you can do like spinny tricks with the gun in your hand,
Oh, okay.
and just walk down the thing, fucking spinning my gun, and then fucking shoot somebody and just keep spinning my gun around like a fucking fairy. And I think there's
Some Doc
let me see,
Holliday
I'm trying to
shit,
look
dude.
at it. Yeah. I'm trying to see. There's just one to add bandit hideouts. I was looking at.
Oh, that'd be dope.
One to add smoking so that you can like actually immerse, and that's not just like smoke one cigarette, throw it down. It's like you can keep the cigarette in your mouth and like walk around. What else was there?
I want that one.
I know there was like a hunting one that I was looking at. I just don't remember.
I enjoyed
What
the
it was.
hunting in the base game. That was probably one of my favorite
it's
parts.
so
It is.
good.
It's done really well. And I
Yeah.
don't like.
And then you
I'm
have to,
Doing
like-
a lot
that.
more of it now.
You gotta like work up to the legendary ones, and like it's so fucking cool.
I tried to take out the legendary bear because it's one of the first missions. You end up like finding it, and he
Yeah.
fucked me up big because I didn't
Yeah.
have shit on me. You know, I had my shotgun.
Oh yeah.
And he ate it. He ate it. He licked it, dude. He was like, ah. And then I
Dude, the
put slugs
toughest-
in it.
That was his toothpick.
Yeah. The toughest one for me was the Florida Panther, dude. That thing was fucking
Oh, shit.
insane because it
Don't you
like
gotta-
it literally like preys on you, and it like
Yeah.
it like sneaks up on you and shit. It's just like a
Velociraptor
panther
shit.
would do. Yeah, it like ambushes you, you know, because you're in the general area of where it's supposed to be. And the amount of times I fucking died to that Florida Panther, dude, I was like, Jesus Christ! But you get such a dope saddle when you kill it. Like it's like a fucking like a Florida
Oh.
Panther print saddle.
But
Yeah, dude, it's fuck, dude. It was like the rest of the game. I had a Florida Panther print saddle. I was like, oh my god, like this is the shit.
See, that's one thing I didn't do in RDR2 was the like legendary hunting. Because I think another game came out and I just ended up doing whatever. But I want to this playthrough. I want to do it.
Yeah, it's good. And there's like the giant fucking croc. It's like an albino croc. Thing is a monster, bro. And yeah, there's some like really fucking cool hunts. Like, but you have to do all of like the stuff, all the smaller hunts leading up to it, and then you like unlock all these crazy hunts that you have to go chase these legendary creatures down. It's fucking sick, dude.
You ready for the name of this mod that I'm looking at right now that I'd never seen before? But I'm glad that I just saw it right now. This is the name of the mod. Ready? Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare 2 Origins.
What?
Bro.
I'm
I thought
clicking
you were
on it
gonna
right
say
now.
car
Hold on.
salesman.
I hate you so much.
That'd be a mod right there. But yo, if
Yo,
they did the
the
whole
horse
game
salesman is
Undead
such a
too-
nice
The horse
guy, bro.
salesman mod.
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy. Yo,
Oh,
there's zombies
fuck.
in this bitch. Undead towns. There's a blood moon.
Bro.
Wilderness hordes. Survivor hideouts.
It's got good rankings though. Did they do well with it?
I mean, it's on the most popular of all time. It's
Oh,
like
okay,
page 2 or
okay.
3.
Okay.
Yo, this looks fucking crazy.
many
As the moon
gigs?
turns blood red, fog settles across the western countryside. Some have concluded that this is no ordinary plague at all, but the works of a higher power. Yeah, there's undead wilderness. So like, there's dead animals and shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm debating adding like a realism mod, like you got to eat and sleep and all that shit too. But I don't know how serious I want to get with that. You know, I don't know how
Yeah,
deep. I
that-
don't want to. I
that's a
don't
little
want to
deep,
nuke
but-
it to where that I'm like, because you know I nuked Fallout 4 like that, and then I played like half of it, and then I never finished because it just got too much.
Get too deep. Yeah, you get too deep in the mods.
Bro, I was
I
doing
think it's too
Fallout
deep
4 mods
already.
where like
Vanilla. Jesus.
you would where if you killed like a group of raiders, that group of raiders would eventually like rebuild and like, you know, recover from what you did to them, and then they would try to fucking hunt you down, and so like you'd be sleeping in a fucking abandoned house, you know, just to get some
Never
Z's
forget.
while you're on the mission, and then you get woken up by people that fucking break into the house and they try to kill you. And then every fight was like fight or flight, you know what I mean? Every gunfight in that game, because I had the difficulties and just the bullet, whatever the damages hyped up and all that. Everything was like, you're gonna die if you fuck up once, you know what I mean? So it was just crazy. I don't want to do that to Red Dead because then I'll be sad,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
not
don't
good at Red
fuck it
Dead. That's
up.
the one thing I'm not great at it. I have no problem admitting I get fucked up sometimes.
Oh,
And
all
it's,
the
you know,
time.
it's okay. It's okay.
It happens, man. It's part of the process. To know how good it is, you got to go through the bad.
Yeah.
I'm looking
It is
right now.
true. It is true.
Yeah. Hey man, Nye, what have you been playing over there? You're still unclear.
So I started. I mean a little bit. But to tell you that fucking game left a hole in me, dude. Like
I feel that.
Yeah, you're
I'm so like. I just like I tried a bunch of games like on my backlog, and you know, I ended up playing like fucking 15 minutes before I was like, nah, like
not
I'm gonna
that
fucking move on,
obscure.
dude, to something else. But I did latch onto a couple of things this week, a couple like smaller games, but one in particular is called Blueprints, and City's been playing this a lot.
I downloaded this off
and
of City's recommendation. I didn't play it yet though, but I got it downloaded.
Ghost, I think you might like this, dude, because it kind of reminds me of like a little bit of those old school like point and click
Point and
type
click
games.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't know if you played like Myst back in the day.
Sure.
Like it's definitely like way
Yeah.
more complex than that type of stuff, but it kind of gives me that vibe a little bit where you know there's no enemies and you're just kind of like exploring an area, and so like the basic premises of this game is that your I think it's your uncle. He leaves you an estate, right? And you're like a young kid, and he says, "Hey, go to my house." But the house is like what is that? The Winchester house? You know how they say that house? It's like out here in California where like the lady she was like trying to get away from ghosts of all the people that died from Winchester
Was that the
because
one where like
her
steps
family
go up to nowhere and
exactly
shit like that? Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
house doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah,
The house
nothing.
like feels like it's like ever changing, you know? So like she would just keep adding on to the house and it was just like rooms that didn't make sense and all this stuff. So it's kind of got that type of vibe to it. So what it is, you enter into the lobby of this house and there's like a room all the way at the back. You see a grid on your map and all these empty squares in between. And you start in the lobby and there's 3 doors in the lobby. And then when you click on a door, you get a random generation of 3 rooms. And the rooms like they change every fucking time. So it's like completely like RNG type shit, right? So you go up to the door, you select one of 3 rooms, and so you have to pay attention to what exits or like what direction the exits are on the room that pop up. And each room will either have like clues in it or it'll have like a puzzle. And sometimes like the puzzles and the clues they span multiple rooms. So like you may open up a room and it might have like a clue or a puzzle, but like the solution or the end of the puzzle is not until you find another room, which you have to like randomly generate by going through more and more doors, right? So you kind of have to like keep going through doors and setting up your house properly to get to the end. And like a lot of times you lock yourself out because you might get the wrong room where it doesn't turn the right direction and it leads to just like a dead end. And it's like a wall, like you know you don't line it up properly with the next box or something, and you might need it to turn right, but instead it turns left, but the left is the edge of the house, so it's literally like a boarded up door. And then but this game is like total like I have a notepad doc because the clues and the
Damn, that deep.
puzzles are fucking insane, dude. Yeah, it's like
Ooh,
this game
okay.
had me
This is
looking
old
up the
school,
fucking
like,
period.
point
Yeah,
and click
this game had me looking up the
puzzle.
periodic table of elements, dude. And like it was fucking it's wild, dude. My document is like crazy. And it's fucking it's kind of there was like times where I was a little overwhelmed and I was like, dude, I gotta fucking
Cobalt.
turn this off right now. Yeah. But no, it's very cool, you know, like you go at your own pace. And like the main I guess resource you have is you have steps. So amount in each room is like a certain amount of steps. So you might get some rooms that cost you more steps than others, but normally it's 1 step into each room. So you have like you start with a certain amount of steps, and then you also have to find keys, key cards, and what are called gems or jewels. And the jewels you can like draft better rooms or like more rare rooms. So you find these throughout the rooms in the house, and as you go, you might get 3 options, but one of the rooms might cost like 2 gems. So you had to have had found 2 gems throughout the house to even draft that room.
Right.
But it's crazy too because like once you go up to the door, you can't exit out and not select a room. So like once you click on that door, you have to pick one of the 3. So if you just miss on all 3, it's like a fucking slot machine, you know. So if you miss on all 3, you're just like,
Crazy.
fuck, dude, like there goes my run, you know, or I don't have the fucking.
Wait, so you gotta
funds to
start
do it.
over then?
Yeah. So
It's
yeah,
like a
so what
roguelike,
happens?
It's very roguelike.
Yeah, it's like a roguelite. So like if
Okay,
you dead end or you run out of steps, you start the next day. So the next day comes and you're in the lobby with no rooms again. And then so you just
Groundhog Day.
completely start over. But the thing is like these puzzles and like the way they're solved and stuff, they last. That's how they are. So like once you kind of understand a puzzle and you run into it again, you know how to like solve it because you've done it before, that type of shit. So it's not like you know, like obviously some of the things are slightly changed, but you understand the mechanic of the puzzle, or you might have written a note down from a room on a previous day that coincides with a room that you unlock on the next day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Majora's
you're like,
Mask.
oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
Interesting.
kind of like a roguelite, but there's there's like other things that make it a little different too. Like one day I unlocked a garage on one side of the house, and like when you walk up to the house, there's like closed gates on the side of the house, so you can't go anywhere but inside the house. But I found this garage, and the garage was closed, and the power was off to the garage, and then I ended up like finding and drafting a power room. So I flipped the breaker on the garage in that room, ran back to the garage, opened up the garage door, and it opened up to the outside past the gates. And I opened up the gate, and that gate is now permanently open for me all the time. So when I start, my run, there's a side gate that's open, and like I can draft like this outside room that gives me like a buff about how the rest of the house is going to operate and stuff like that. So, dude, very cool game, and it's gonna take some brain power and some thinking, but you're never like crunched for like time. You're not like oh my god, I gotta fucking do this now or whatever. You're kind of like sitting in the room and you're just like, all right, how am I gonna do this? Like what, which way do I want to go? What kind of rooms am I looking for? And like right now I'm kind of in the stage too where I'm just drafting rooms I've never seen before because like why the fuck not? Like even if it might dead end my run, I'm like, well, let me see what's in this room because there might be a fucking memo in that room that helps me out on another day because I've found the clue or something like that, even though it kills that day. So I'm like super early in the game. I think I'm on like day 12 or something like that. But I still haven't reached that. Well, I've reached the back room, but I couldn't get in. So I was like kind of fucking pissed because I got there and I was like, yes, I got to the fucking back room and I needed something. And I was like, you motherfucker, dude. I was like, I made it all fast. I was like, made it all the way there, dude. But, and there's also cool things too. Like I drafted a library once and you can order a book in the library. And the next time you draft a library on another day, that book shows up on the table. So like I had ordered a library book about different rooms in the house, and so the next time I drafted the library, there was that book on the table, and it kind of gave me descriptions of some of the rooms I had never seen before and all that. So yeah, so yeah, some hentai, dude. I got some hentai porn. Yeah,
just stay in that room, like, bro. I'm cool in this room.
Fuck the instructions. I'm looking for some fucking hentai comics, dude. Like,
nah, that's a good way to play a roguelike. I like the concept. Sounds awesome.
It's very cool.
City just posted his notes in the general chat, and it looks like he's doing hard paper and pencil.
He said it's a spoiler
looks,
in the chat,
yeah, but just don't read it. But just look at how he's doing it. This looks like
dude, the City might be the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, I was just about to say it looks like serial killer writing. Yo, City, this looks like I have to get. Yo, City, this looks like my drone from fucking Detroit is gonna have to pull up to your house and try to solve a fucking case, dude.
Yeah, dude,
that's wild.
But the game definitely makes you fucking think, dude. And I like that. It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
You're just kind of figuring puzzles out, and I don't know, dude. And I would recommend going into it blind because I tried to stay away from like whatever City and Cube and GBM were talking about because they'd obviously had put some pieces together themselves and they were kind of talking about it. So I didn't want to go in and be like, oh well, I know how to do this puzzle already. So yeah, it's been a pretty fucking fun game. Definitely, I think this was made by like one dude or some shit, dude.
Best games now.
I may be wrong, but like I think this was
single dev games, bro.
Yeah,
it's all we need anymore.
Blueprints. I'm gonna look it
Except
up
for
right now.
GTA.
Yeah, I was just looking it up.
$30.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh wait, no, that's a publisher.
Bro. It's on the GP.
Oh no, developer.
Oh, you're looking at the developer.
Okay.
Oh no, there's like 20 people. It says.
Yo, still not bad.
But still solid, yeah. And the graphics are kind of like cell shaded vibe. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Borderlands.
Oh, big up Borderlands.
Yeah. But yeah, very cool game. I'm looking to get deeper into it, definitely.
Yo.
But
shout out. Yeah, that looks fucking crazy.
I'll try this out.
I've also latched on to a really gay game. It's like
Pokemon.
It's like Animal Crossing, dude. And
is that one Final Fantasy?
It's called no. It's called Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life.
Close.
Yeah. Fantasy Life I, The Girl That Steals Time is the name of this game. It came out yesterday, actually. But I just kind of needed something fucking simple, dude. Like Blueprints was pretty heavy even after Expedition 33. Like I was
Yo,
just like,
this is a $60 hitter.
yeah, it is. It came out yesterday, but it's like Animal Crossing with a little bit of mix of like old school Zelda vibes. It gives me where, so
It's
like the
definitely just
basic,
Animal Crossing vibes.
yeah. So the basic premise of the game is you choose a profession, right? So you have all kinds of professions. You could be like a different style of warrior, and I chose angler, so I'm a fisherman. So that was the profession I chose. But you can be like
Oh, yeah.
a blacksmith, you can be a carpenter, you can be a miner, you can be a logger, you can be a seamstress or a tailor, an artist, a farmer. So you kind of like specialize in this role, but you unlock all the jobs at the end, like as you grind and go through the game. And so you pick a job, and then it's got kind of like a dumb story. The story is like very like kiddish and like cute and stuff. So if you can like get past that, but I just wanted to just fucking turn my brain off, dude, for a little bit. And this one's kind of like hitting the spot right now. I'm just like
That's
fishing
fucking
and like
hilarious.
fucking mining and like chopping trees and shit. And so cool thing about this game is that it has 3 maps, and one map is kind of like a hub where you get your jobs, your profession, your items, and you get quests. And then another world is like your blank slate of the town you build. So you get like this island that's like completely blank. It's like ruins. And that's where you build your town and kind of get villagers and people that do other jobs in your town. And then there's a third map, and the third map is like the exploration island. And so you got like dungeons, you got caves. And so
Fighting a
this is
dragon.
yeah, so this is the big difference of like this game and Animal Crossing is there's like actual combat. And as cute as the game looks, the systems are
Looks
kind of
just
fucking
like
beat.
Animal Crossing. Like
Yeah,
so,
the
so
the
much so.
systems kind of like took me off guard a little bit because each single profession that you take on has its own skill tree and its own leveling system. So like I started off as an angler and I was doing some fishing and stuff, and then I kind of, was getting smoked in combat a little bit. So once you get up to like the second level of your first profession, you can go and get a work license for another profession. And then so
Oh,
I
really?
went and yeah, so I went and got a license to be a paladin. So I went
Damn,
to
that's
the fucking
vastly different.
yeah. So I went to the, but you could swap seamlessly, right? So like as soon as you enter into combat, the paladin gear pops on and your sword pops in your hand and your fishing pole goes into your imaginary inventory and all that shit. So it's kind of cool because you just like can swap back and forth from like being in combat to fucking fishing or mining or whatever the fuck you're doing.
This fucking
And
knight throwing a peacock bass at a fucking dragon.
yeah, dude. So, but like the skill trees is what caught me off guard because I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like each single profession has its own skill tree. And like the fishing goes a lot deeper than something like Animal Crossing because in the skill tree, it relies off of like critical hits on the fish. So like sometimes if you like pull the line just right in a certain angle, you'll get a crit that like really does damage to like the fish's stamina and makes them a lot easier to reel in. But you get all these different perks. Like I'm chasing this perk right now that's called Rippin' Lips, dude. And I was like, yo, that's like what I fucking say in real life when I go fishing. I was like, let's go
Rippin'
rip some
lips.
lips. Yeah. So, and like so it's kind of cool, dude. It's way more complex than I thought it was going to be, but it's still like one of those just like sit down and fucking relax,
Oh yeah.
do some fishing, go do some combat or a dungeon if you want to, if you get bored of the fishing at the moment. And sometimes you got to go make money, so you just go do other things,
Yeah,
but like
chill open world kind of
chill open world.
That's what's up.
Cool thing about this is it's 4 players, up to 4 players, fully crossplay on all systems. So it's on
Wow.
it's on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and you guys can all be on a separate system and play together.
It's on Switch. Interesting. So they're
Yeah.
not going to get sued by Nintendo.
Yeah. And I think what makes
they
this
still
interesting
might.
as a multiplayer game is that you guys would have different professions, So like if you guys like somebody needed to go mine something and you got a miner in your party, like, and I'm a fisherman, like I'm gonna need someone to help me with like mining. So we can go out and fucking do some quests together and do all that shit. But it's definitely a cool concept. I'm like maybe like 6-7 hours in, but the start it's not slow. It's almost like they throw too much at you. Like you're
Yeah.
kind of like
A little
you're kind of like
overwhelmed
locked
at
in.
first.
Yeah, you're kind of like locked in for
Something.
like 3 hours where they're like, yo, go do this and go do that and go train here and go talk to this guy and then go here. So I was kind of like, oh fuck, like
Oh,
when do I
damn.
get to like chill out and start like building and just like fishing? But I finally got past it. It's probably like the 2 to 3 hour mark where you're kind of past like the intro of the story, how the professions work, how your single profession works too. But yeah, it's been pretty cool so far. Like, so yeah, I go from fishing to sword and shield, dude, and like I'm
Damn.
learning like special attacks with my sword and shield now. And I'm not getting mopped up because I was like literally fishing and then I would go like run through an area and I was like using a fucking stick to try to fight off like enemies, and I was like, I need to get one of these fighting professions. So
One of the comments or whatever reviews says a less addicting alternative is probably hard drugs.
for
Say
this
that.
game,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see myself
Damn,
like dumping a
okay.
lot of time in this for real, because
wild.
it's deeper than it seems, but it's also like probably one of those games where it's like a everlasting game. You don't necessarily have to play the whole thing all at once. It might be like an in-betweener. You play big games and then
Yeah,
in
palate
between
cleanser.
shit. Yeah, palate cleanser, exactly. So feels pretty good so far. I mean, $60 is definitely steep, but there's a lot there that you could sink a lot of time into this. And I needed something, dude. I needed something to just fucking chill on. Because
after that, clearly. How is the lip syncing in this game, by the way? That's very.
I hate you. I
Is
hate
it
you.
matchup?
What are you doing?
Or-
Dude.
I don't
What are you
know, I'm
doing,
just
dude?
curious.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
I'm just
Actually,
It's all reading.
there is
Yeah, it
like
looks very Nintendo.
there's the reading
just
bubbles,
reading
right?
Type of thing.
But
Is
they
it
do this they-
type of noise.
They do it as insanely annoying thing actually, where they say like one or two words, even though like the speech bubble,
like the first
the
word
speech
of the
bubble-
sentence, and then it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like then
it's
you
dude,
read
it's
the rest.
terribly annoying.
I've seen games
And so
like,
like
that, yeah.
one of the lines in the game is "what the," like when they're confused or like surprised, and so I literally hear these characters say "what the,"
Oh my
the,"
god!
like,
So it's like the
every,
fairy
like,
in
couple-
Zelda, like hey,
yeah.
like
hey,
every now and then.
hey,
and then
listen.
you gotta read. Yeah.
Navi.
So you get those,
Yeah.
Navi. So you just
Yeah.
get little specific little words here and there.
I haven't looked if I could turn it off because I will be turning it off if I can. But yeah, it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, it's like, and also it's funny because like you get a squad. So right now I'm a fisherman, and in my squad I found a miner, and I found a carpenter, and I found a farmer, but they all roll around with me. Yeah. So like if I run across like a piece of ore to mine, like I don't have the tools to do it, but I can have my miner partner do it for me, and he'll get the ore and all that shit. But it's funny because like when I go fishing, they all fucking clap for you and they go, "We believe in you," or some shit like that. But they say it like 5 times, dude. And I'm like, yo, like I'm about to fucking
Spam
disband the
sample
party. Like
Honestly, though,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of wish I had that kind of support if I was to go fishing.
Oh,
or do
yeah.
whatever.
And it's funny too because they like demoralize the fish, and it brings your moral or your morale up, and it's like gives you like a boost if you have a party with you. It's hella funny. And then if
Just
you
make the
reel it
fish
in, they're all
mad.
clapping. They're like, yeah. But it's terribly annoying for sure. So
It's great.
so yeah, Claire Obscure lip syncing top notch, dude. Compared to this, fucking 11 out of 5. 11 out of 5, dude.
You know, it's okay.
Yeah. Hey, we just disagree on it, dude.
We can disagree. There's nothing wrong.
Disagree on it. Yeah, that's all.
There's nothing wrong. I want you to know I really tried. I really gave it a shot. I got 6.
Hey, it's not for everyone, man.
I just could. You know what it is? Is that I played it when I was tired and I was sitting back here and I was dozing off bad. And I was like, it was the middle of the day.
Getting a
I was
little
like,
sleepy.
I can't do it, dude. I can't do it.
Yeah, it
as much as I want to. I just, there's sometimes I can't. I bite off more than I can chew.
I couldn't do it. It's just not my kind of game, though. But I can see how.
I'm gonna watch. I am gonna watch
a
somebody
good
play it
game.
so I could get the story.
The story so
'Cause
far,
I
as far
do
as I
believe
got
everybody
too,
that the
I am
story's
curious. Yeah, the story's crazy.
How far have you get over there? You got like 4 hours.
Me?
20
Oh, I didn't get
minutes
far at
past
all,
what I got.
bro. I didn't get far at all. Like
Yeah,
I said,
bite
there's
that
so
out.
many mysteries. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but just that it hooks you in though right away.
It had a
with the
hook,
story.
yeah.
Like, damn, wait, what? What's happening? Wait, what? He got disappeared. Wait, what? So yeah, you got a lot of questions, a lot of pieces of that onion.
It's been nice this week because a few of my gamer buddies have finally finished it, and we've gone into like deep conversations. I mean, like we're writing fucking essays to each other about this shit. And so I've finally gotten to get got some of it off my chest and like talked about it with somebody else because I literally was holding this shit in and I was just like waiting for somebody fucking finish. And I'm like, yo, dude, like, what did you fucking think? You know? Yeah. But like like Wanda and I, we've been fucking DMing each other all week, and our DMs are like fucking deep, dude. And it's
That's
just
crazy.
yeah, we're like sharing videos and fucking Reddit posts and like all kinds of shit, dude. Because like some of us are like still confused about certain things. Some of us, understand it a little bit more. Other people had different ideas of what it fucking meant. It's so cool, dude. There's a lot of interpretation to it, but yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything for any of our fucking listeners or you guys. Like, I know you guys are probably just gonna look up the story, and that's totally fine.
And then
but
we'll spoil it like crazy.
yeah, probably. Probably, yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, let's see. Jerk asked me a question about the fucking party system in Fantasy Life. He says, "Do you find having a party or multiplayer a necessity in the game?" And it's no, because you can get all the professions, but it'll take a little bit of work. You just have to like level up your profession to the second level, and once you get it up to the second level, you can go and grab another profession, and once you get that profession up to the second level, you can go grab another one. So it's like a really easy system to get it up, and like to get up to the second level on your profession, it's probably going to take you 15 to 30 minutes. So it's like a quick little side quest where they say, hey, go catch like these types of fish, like 3 of them for a person, and then you do that, and then you can go pick another profession to start working on too. And it's cool too, like the exploration world, you can change the level of the exploration world, so like you never feel like it's too over leveled. And when you're starting a new profession, you can knock it all the way back down to like the lowest level enemies or the lowest level like trees, because like everything has a level on it. So the trees, the ore, the fish, like all that stuff has a level. And you can knock it down to when you're starting a new profession, and then you can bump it up when you're trying to level it up further and further and further. So yeah, the adventure world has like movement to it in terms of like difficulty, so that you never feel like, oh fuck, I should have started this earlier, or that type of thing, which I thought was actually a pretty cool concept for the world. So you can like raise and lower the level of the world as you see fit when you're doing new professions. So I've only done 2 so far, but I can easily go and grab a 3rd one right now. But I was just fucking catching fish all day today. Like that's all I was doing. I was just throwing out the line and ripping some lips, dude.
We believe in you.
Ripping lips.
Yeah. Yay! We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you. You can do it. I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, usually fishing, I do it because it's peaceful as hell. Holy fuck, dude. I got a crowd here.
Yo, they're scaring away the fish, dude.
Yeah. Pipe down, dude. Shh.
That's fine.
But yeah, definitely a cool little palate cleanser, and I could see myself playing this for like a year, off and on between some shit. Yeah.
Go into chill games.
Yeah.
That's my kind of shit. I like that.
Yeah.
Gay. I fuck with that. Oh man, you want to take a piss real quick? I gotta piss so bad.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a quick little break,
Dance.
and and then we'll be back with night's news. All right. Stay tuned. Where's the button? Oh, right there it is. Where's the music? Is there music? Yeah, I'll play some old music. Why not? Old shit.
Yo, you're bitching, whining, I'm flowing. Poetry in motion, ain't down for rhetoric. Instead, I'm with O's and getting better a bit. I control my own thoughts. I'm just a puppet of the charts. Style sound the same old lane flow. I can't take those on my town. I get down and rearrange, compose, explode. Go around in circles like sharks do. Start to expose your true heart too. No bite, but yeah, you bark too much. Plus, I use vocab. be unique and bold. Yo, I just flow and flow and flow and flow. And like it or not, I don't know or care. But check it, I'm here.
Put out on all points full of them. We'll set up roadblocks everywhere. I'll track him down if it takes forever. And then I'm gonna bring him in alive because this boy's mine. Please stand by.
Basically take MCs apart, they robotic. I disconnect the circuits, would remove their heart, but they don't got it. Mental weapon, shot it, cock it, pop it at anybody going poppin', not even stopping. Selling out for a profit, it's toxic. Just be who you are, so far you're not him. You're not in no stereo I own. In fact, you're barely known. You copy clones, you sloppy, bro. Endorsement deals got your ego tripping major, acting like it was you in the manger. My attic lights broke with the habit to smoke. Yo, I'm after some coke. Grab my hat and my coat. Go switch styles, this style. I just don't know. Switch it to so. I kick it. I'm an old ghost T. Ghost T is me, really? Yes, but no killer, no face, no woo, no meth. I try to keep it cold, fresh, the sound effects, samples in the mix. Cause butt is better to make a whack track better. What a mess in the kitchen, but repping the mission and missing cassettes, CDs and specs, MP3s next is 200 gigabyte per sex. Connects through your neck, no stress, just ambient rhythms ejected. Check it, trying to give you something that's separate from the rest of it. Since that old school rap style, yo, back for a while.
My, people come and go so quickly here.
Struggling for something in this life, but don't quite know what I'm wanting. It's like I'm constantly hunting for what's probably nothing. Through the ups and downs, the runarounds, the who am I trusting now? Good and bad times coming unannounced. Dusting off my shoulders and keep it going while I'm stuck on this roller coaster of emotions. And when I'm feeling golden, the next moment, hocus pocus, feeling low, and it seems there's no hope in hoping, but you never know what to expect next. From sunrise to sunset, from one life to one death. When it's your time and you reflect, do you question your regrets and get upset, or are you living as best as you can and happy with all that you got left? No doubt there's stress and pressure in life. So is all this just a test on how successful we fight and how we progress? Well, don't just let it slip away right through the net. Best catch it, cause this life's probably the only one you get.
No kid with chicken meat.
Yeah.
Stop the beats. What up?
Hey,
dog?
quit it with the beat.
No beat.
Hey, enough with the beat.
All right, the beat's over.
Hey,
You're a free
no, I don't know. I'm just messing around. You want me to freestyle? I'll freestyle right now.
Freestyle, sure.
I wouldn't dare.
You've
I
done it
would not
before. You got
Dare
some
and not
fucking
of
good
not
shit.
not as successfully at all. Actually,
It's fun. You do fun freestyles.
been quite. It's fun for. I don't know who it's fun for. I don't think it's fun to listen to. Not really fun to do. 'Cause it just makes me sad that I can't do it. So it's not.
You're fine. Well, I can't freestyle anymore either. I gotta write. I'm
I
still
don't-
working on
I
my
can't
album.
even
It's coming.
write.
I'm
I
getting
can't write. I
close.
can't left. You know.
Up or down?
Are you gonna finish your album? I can't up or down either.
Yeah, I'm at like 11 tracks. I got it down to, and I'm just slowly polishing. My problem is choruses. I'm trying to come up with catchy choruses, and it's very tricky for me personally.
Yo, send me the tracks and I'll come up with the choruses.
You
dude.
got
I
the
can do a chorus.
choruses? All right, I'll send you
Yeah,
some
I'll do a
tracks. You
chorus like
can see
crazy,
what
dude.
you can do. All right. That might be the combo right there, because that's where I struggle. Lyrically,
I'm a
I can
chorus.
write, but choruses, I just have a hard time with coming up with something catchy or how to throw it in there as the hook. And
Yo, I'm chorus porous, dude. I remember when I freestyled in VR chat. Did I freestyle in VR chat? I don't remember.
I'll probably
Yo, it's me.
did everything in there.
Oh, it was a talent show
a good
world.
people
No,
person.
I thought that was stand-up comedy.
You did do
I thought I did
stand-up
stand-up
comedy. You
comedy
had the whole
in the-
group.
Yeah, they
oh,
got
I
the
remember
tomatoes,
that when we had the
tomatoes
stage.
at.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. I do remember that shit.
Yo, I did. I do need to go back into VR. I do want to go back into VR. My headset's like fucking cooked though. I got
What's
stick
wrong
drift
with
on my headset.
Really? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I got stick drift bro, on the right joystick.
What did you have? The
Sadly.
Quest 2?
Quest 2.
Okay.
It's
Well, just wait. Next
fine.
year, Valve's coming out with their standalone. I'm hyped to see that. I don't know what the price will be though. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not paying any money for any other. Dude, how much have I fucking used my headset? Maybe
Yeah,
like
not
100
I'll-
hours total in the
hype
2
will
years
get
that I've
me,
had
though.
it.
The hype will get me. I'll get it.
Well, then send me your Quest 3.
Unless it's too
I'll
much.
buy it at a reasonable price.
All right, we'll see. I'll send it to you. You'll fucking
don't-
diss
don't
and
clean it.
You'll,
Don't
oh, you
clean it. I
need
want
that.
it
You need that
sweaty.
crust on
I need
there.
the DNA on it, dude. I want that marinara sauce that
You
you
gotta clone
fucking
me and
Italian
shit?
sweat out, dude. I'm gonna
Have
turn
all
you
these
into an
little ghosts
android, dude.
everywhere. Oh,
Into a little
word.
fucking slut android.
Will it do my laundry then? Oh,
Nah, it'll do
slut
my
it.
fucking. It'll do my fucking. It'll do my milking, dude. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like yo, Ghost, but it's just gonna freestyle while it's fucking getting the cum out of me. It's just fucking, yo, a lot of cum. It's fucking, whatever, I don't know.
I try that, James. It's hard to find the right bar though. I'm too lyrical. That's my problem. I gotta dumb it down a little bit. I think. Do some of this new age rap shit. Mumble.
Yo, you gotta get into the 808 beats. You gotta rap and switch up the
Yeah,
flow
I got some good 808.
and do the whole
beats.
thing.
I got some good 808.
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's how
I'm
these
not
kids are
doing
doing.
auto tune though. I'll never do that.
Why not, dude? Bad Bunny
I don't
does
like
it.
it. I don't know.
You should do one song with autotune just to try it, just to do it, and then it's like a Kanye thing. You know, Kanye
Like a
made one
funny
song
thing.
about Nazis. You do one song with autotune, and then people will be like, "Yo, this guy's crazy," and then that's it. They'll forget about it.
I would
and just-
experiment it in like a satire kind of way. That's how I would do it.
Bro, let me do the chorus in autotune.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I could do that. Yeah, I would let you do auto-tune. I just couldn't do it.
I don't even know how to get autotune started. I don't know. You can't autotune on
There's
Discord, can you?
oh, there's plugins.
What are you doing? A
Make
duet?
it easy as fuck.
Ghost can't figure out
I
his
can't do choruses.
his choruses.
I'm down. I'm getting
No
close to
hooks?
the album, and yeah, the hooks are. I got like a couple hooks, but on a couple songs, but like that's the toughest thing for me for some reason. Coming up with just something catchy, and I don't know. That's my struggle in music. I've never been good at hooks. Oh, good redeeming celebration.
Yay.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, it's referees all over
yeah,
the
it's
screen.
doing
Nice,
referees all over
bro.
the screen.
Nice.
Yeah, I had bits left over.
I have 1/1600.
I have 5 bits.
Am I supposed to do something?
You have
with those?
1,600 bits.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with those. I never used it.
Why do you have so many fucking bits? Are you sure it's
I
not
don't
channel
fucking know.
points?
No, it says.
Are you sure it's not
oh, channel points. Yeah, what the fuck are bits?
Yeah, channel point bits.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta
the
pay
shit you
for.
gotta buy. Oh yeah, I don't have any bits.
Yeah. I
I
spent
got
like $4 on bits.
I have 96,000 channel points.
God damn.
Holy fuck! Holy Toledo!
All right, you win. You win. Nick Fuentes. All right, City. Yeah, I'll have you
There's
on
like
it. All right, you doing a chorus.
Very, very. I'm sure it's gonna be very tasteful, very family friendly chorus.
Jeez
Very
Louise.
not problematic at all.
Isn't that Kanye's new hook
Boy
maker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
What's the
that's
chorus, dude?
that's
I
the
suck
catch.
Destiny's dick just over and over again.
Oh, shit,
Christ
that's funny.
Almighty!
All right, well,
Oh, my
real
nose
quick,
is running.
I gotta bring up something. The poll is over in the Discord for what movie must Tack watch, and with 42% of the vote, actually, we got Fight Club being your movie, When are you gonna
Hell
watch
yeah.
this? I think you need to watch this by next week.
Oh, 1,000.
10
I'll
week
watch it by
calendar.
next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I still think you should watch Reservoir Dogs, but it didn't win, so you don't have to. Technically.
Didn't win, dude. Sucks.
Damn it. And Blade Runner, I think you should watch too.
Didn't win, dude. Sucks. Can I watch it on Hulu? Let me open up Disney Plus right now.
Fight Club, it's got to be out there all over. It might even be on Netflix. I don't know.
It's not on Netflix. I just looked.
Oh. Where
gonna have to
to
buy me a
stream
copy.
Fight Club? Yeah, I got you. If anything.
It's like it's on Hulu.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
watch Fight Club streaming online Hulu. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. All right, I'll watch it. 1999.
I'll
2 hours and
rewatch
20 minutes. God damn it, dude.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
It's definitely
Jerk.
on Plex.
Looks like it's on Plex. Wink.
Yo, tell him, jerk.
For sure.
Shout out Russia.
All right, I'm gonna rewatch it.
I think
too
you're
this
gonna
week.
like that one tag.
I think I will. Bradley Cooper's or not Bradley Cooper. Brad Pitt
Bradley
is yeah. Sorry,
Ed
wrong
Norton,
Brad.
dude.
Yo, the
And Ed
combo is
Norton.
beautiful. Yeah, Ed Norton,
I'm all right
and
with
Pitt. Yo, it's perfect.
I think
Great, dude. It's
Ed
great.
Norton. Yo, #1 Hulk, dude.
Number one, Hulk,
Wasn't
bro.
bad.
I'm all right with him. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it, and we'll give an extensive review next week.
All right.
And I'm just gonna glaze it probably, and then we'll have fun, and you guys can make fun of me for whatever, and then maybe who knows, maybe you guys can pick another
see.
fucking old movie
Ooh.
that I have to watch or whatever. I don't know if I'll do one every week, maybe once a month.
I'm down with that. Yeah, for sure. I'll make the polls shorter too because
Yeah,
there's just
5
too many
max, bro.
options.
It's
I,
too many.
yeah, there's so many good ones though. We could do seasonal shit too, maybe like Christmas ones you haven't seen, perhaps, or
Yo, we can do a watch
Memorial
party
Day
on the
ones. You
Discord.
haven't
Friday
seen,
After Next.
whatever. Oh yeah,
I did
yeah.
watch Friday After Next. That's a
That's
good one.
good
Watch
one.
Friday.
I love that one. That one's hilarious to me.
Friday.
Yeah.
Camp down 11:30.
Dada? Always wanted me a Dada. He goes, extra medium. That's the fucking size.
Fucking long dick Willie. Oh man, there's so many scenes of that movie that are so good.
Oh man, just wait. till you
Friday
see the
is good, and I'm
first one.
surprised Friday didn't win.
I know, because that's what
Everybody
kicked the
shit
whole
on me
thing
for not
off.
watching
There was,
Friday,
there was a
nobody
reason
voted
I didn't
for it.
vote Friday, and it's because I would legitimately have my feelings hurt if you didn't like it.
Oh, come on, but what if I did?
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I
It really
hope.
changed the game.
But like, I would just like, I'd be like, man, there's no way he hated that, you know? Like that, I love that movie so much. But Fight Club's a good one. I
Fight
just,
Club's great.
I kind of also picked my vote on what I thought you would enjoy the most.
That's
know,
what I did.
I wasn't trying to torture you.
No, you're fine. I want to be tortured a little bit. I'm into that.
Nah.
That's, you know, some
I
people
don't
pay
want
to
to
get
send you down the
tortured.
path of movies that are just like okay that you would probably dislike.
But that's
So.
you know,
Yeah, I
that's
tried to
fine because then I
pinpoint-
come on here and make fun of them and
Classics.
Yeah, true. But I didn't want
I'm
you to do
alright.
that with Friday, so I was like, all right, Fight Club. Fight Club.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Don't touch
Now,
my
what-
holy grail, dude.
Terminator
What,
2 was
uh,
second place.
whoever voted Terminator 2, fuck off, bro.
Oh, it's good, bro. I think you would dig
Terminator
that. You would
stinks.
dig it. You would dig
It's just as bad as RoboCop, dude.
No.
It's just as bad.
RoboCop, I could see how you would be polarized on that, but
I don't think Terminator's gonna hold up. Do I need to watch the first one to get to the second one?
No, I
Nah.
don't think you do. No. In fact, yeah, I think 2 is way superior.
And if
In a
I was
lot
gonna
of
vote for an
ways.
Arnold movie, it would have been Predator, but it wasn't on the list. So that would have been my
Ooh,
pitch
okay.
for.
Yep.
That's my favorite Arnold movie is Predator, because I think he's like the least cheesy in that movie.
Yeah. Get to
Yeah,
the
the
job.
Conan.
I mean, there's
Conan
there's
movies.
still
What
some
about the
ch-
Conan
there's still some cheesy.
Barbarian movies. I think he did pretty good in those.
Dude,
Yeah. That's where he got his fame, but those are so old. There's no way Tax liking that.
there's no way I'm gonna watch this guy in fucking I don't know
it's
loincloth.
kinda
Fucking-
fantasy type of shit
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Maybe.
I still think Tack would dig Predator.
barbarian.
Predator. Oh, you definitely dig that.
Predator's sick because it's like jungle warfare type shit, you know, and it's like literally it's good action.
I'm alright with
it's
jungle
fucking sick.
warfare.
Yeah.
Give you some PTSD, baby. You dig
Yo,
it.
I need it. Keep me
Little
on my
hit of it.
toes, dude.
Yeah.
Just a hit.
10 toes down.
10 toes down. Business.
Standing
I
on
hate
business.
you, dude. T2.
Business.
James says T2
James
business.
doesn't think it would hold up.
He doesn't think it'll hold, but I agree.
I haven't seen that in a while though. I'm gonna watch.
There's some corny lines in T2. 100%.
Is that Get to the Chopper? Which one's Get to the Chopper? Is that Predator?
That's Predator,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Predator.
But yeah.
Get to the
It's more his accent
Pumping
than a
iron.
corny line, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like he says some real corny shit in Terminator.
It's just being revoked.
It's kind of the story though, you know, like
It
he's
is
like a
kinda-
robot trying to
yeah.
learn how to be a human.
Yeah,
so
'cause
it's
you got him
supposed to come
teaching
off
him all
slightly
the kinda
corny.
corny stuff.
Yeah.
The kids teaching him shit. And...
I need to fuck my nanny.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
the
Predator
uncut
5.
version.
Predator 5.
The Predator.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm all right with that. All right, we'll watch Fight Club, and we'll
All right,
talk
hear
about it
next week. All right. Fuck, that's crazy. I'm excited.
Oh.
Excited to hear what you think. All right. Anything else then? I think we can go into the
Yeah, we're going to the news.
New skis.
See if it works, and of course it doesn't work. Vamp.
Why
vamp,
doesn't it work, Ghost?
vamp. I don't fucking know. This thing is if it's not the
Nights,
sound
nights,
effect-
nights, nights. News.
To the hook, dude. Where's the auto tune?
Nights, news.
Yeah.
Interrupt our
Oh,
program to bring you
News. All right. First story here is about Cyberpunk. So
Oh, I'm already hard.
little bit of information leaked about Cyberpunk this week, and it's going to be a completely different location, and it's going to be a completely different vibe in terms of how it comes out. So what the vibe is going to be like a fucked up Chicago, which is pretty much modern day Chicago. But
Yo,
a
it's
documentary
Bible blood.
game.
yeah. But I'm kind of excited for this, like a little bit of a darker version of you know, this era, Cyberpunk era. It's gonna
Wait,
be
we
like a
talking
little
the
bit more
game sequel? Or are
industrial.
we talking the
Yeah,
TV
the
show?
next game.
Sequel.
Oh, they are
the
working
next
on a
game.
Cyberpunk sequel
Yeah, so it was
Let's
originally
go.
codenamed Orion,
in 15
and
years.
there's been zero information about it until this week, and I think it was like an accidental slip by somebody saying that it was going to be in like a Chicago style environment where it's going to be like a cold city and like industrial, like dead industrial parts around the city and in that type of vibe. So it's not going to be like the bright neon lights of Night City and the California vibe that the 2077 gave us. But I think this is going to be kind of cool too because you know, it's kind of what I like about like Blade Runner. Blade Runner's pretty fucking dark, you know, like it does have like some bright city parts to it, and I imagine this will have some of that too, you know, like
sure,
you know,
they'll balance
lit
it
up
out.
billboards or whatever the fuck, but it's not going to be as bright of a environment, and I think a darker version of a Cyberpunk game would be fucking tight.
I'm all in on
I'm
that,
down.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I'm all in on that. And think of the romance options. A nice urban, you know, a nice urban lady you can fall in love with and pick her up and take her on a date to, you know, what's a good Chicago? Like a deep dish pizza. You think they're still serving
Deep
deep
dish
dish in 2077 Chicago?
Oh, for sure.
What was?
Got to.
Didn't they have like some wild ingredients on the pizza? Wasn't it like grasshopper pizza or some shit like that in Cyberpunk?
Oh, dude, I don't.
I don't
Honestly, I
remember.
never ate any of the food in Cyberpunk.
I think it's like crazy because like remember the meat
Yeah,
is
it's
like
all
fucking
dystopian.
gone. Yeah. So like they have like grasshopper pizza or some shit like that, and
Damn, dude.
so yeah,
Deep
maybe
dish grass.
deep dish rat pizza or some shit like that, dude.
Oh
like
my
who
God.
fucking knows?
That is a delicacy. Yo, you take
Yeah.
a chick to eat a deep dish rat pizza, and she goes, "Yo, I didn't realize I was dating a millionaire." This is kind of cool.
Yeah, actual meat. Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit, you're doing well
Yeah.
off, dude.
Yeah, because don't they have that fake meat plant or something like that in Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude,
That's
I'm
right.
excited for that. When is it? There's not even a release date. Even thinking
I'm telling you,
of being
15
talked about.
years, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
probably get it before GTA 6, to be honest.
Damn, dude,
We'll probably get it before then.
that would be wild. No way. There's no way they rushed this one, dude.
No. That was
Yeah.
that was more a joke about GTA 6 than Cyberpunk.
Yeah. 100%.
No, this is gonna be great, and I'm very excited for it. Now, here's the thing. Ready? Question: does it hit a Cyberpunk release the way that the last one did? Do we have to wait a year to be able to say good things about it, or are they gonna
I hope
drop
not.
it?
Oh, nah, I think they've
perfect.
learned some
Well, they
lessons.
also are swapping to Unreal 5 because I think a lot of their issues were with their own engine. Like
Oh,
on
that's right,
release.
because they used that fucking CD Red engine or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah,
'cause they
I forget
they
the
had to
actual
make it
name of the engine.
able to port on so many fucking different places. I think that's really what screwed them up. The fact that they were keeping the old generations.
Yeah, the PS4 and
Yeah,
the Xbox One.
Yeah, they.
I
fucked
hope
up.
that they delay it as long as they need to delay it. Sit on it as long as you need to sit on it, but release a gem, dude. Because every
Yeah.
time that they make a game, it's a fucking banger, and it's a
Yeah.
decade-long game. You know, like it's a game that will last a decade at least. And there's no reason that they can't do this here. There's no reason that they can't take their time with it and fucking just knock it out of the park. And I have full faith in them because they've done nothing. You know, The Witcher was great and Cyberpunk's fantastic. They're two
I love Cyberpunk so
fantastic
much.
games. So fucking great. It's so great.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, dude. But I'm excited. I like the idea of like an urban city in the hood,
changing it up
basically.
for sure.
Yeah. Dark, cold environment. I think that sounds kind of cool.
A lot of stories there.
Yo, City
Yeah.
said Chief Keef going to this Chief Keef concert and having to pull out your mantis blades, dude, is crazy. And I'm all right with that. I want to do that.
Be an android. Chief
Oh my god, it's Cyberpunk, but instead of Johnny Silverhand in your head, it's Chief Keef, dude.
Kanye? You're Kanye?
Kanye? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
Kanye
Just
come
trying to-
back from the dead, dude, or
You
whatever.
pass
He's
out, you
living
just
in your
keep
head.
waking. You pass
Yeah.
out, you just keep waking up at synagogues. And you're like, Kanye, stop doing this, dude. He goes, I'm not, I'm just giving you hints.
You wake up to his hologram trying to suck your wiener, but he can't actually touch you.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, dude, I wish. I wish, dude.
I thought you was my cousin.
Yeah. The nights he takes over your body, you wake up with like full regret. Like, oh fuck, dude. Like what? My ass hurts, dude.
You end up with
Like-
your cousin. Your cousin's in town, dude. You go, how'd you get here? God damn it,
Yeah.
Kanye. That's so good.
Damn,
Cyberpunk.
dude. Cyberpunk.
Anything's possible.
Yes. I'm getting it on the Switch too when it comes out for sure.
Oh, that's gonna
Oh,
be
you
the
got
move.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be the move.
Yeah.
It'll
100%.
play perfectly.
Yeah, now that the Joy-Cons have like mouse capabilities, you can
Oh,
like
yeah,
put them
it's
on the
over.
table and use them like a mouse. Easy.
Oh my gosh.
Easy, dude.
Dude,
All right.
I hate you so much.
Damn. All right. So this next story is about Warhammer 40K. It's a game called Dark Heresy, and it is a CRPG. So like along the lines of like Baldur's Gate, where it's a squad-based,
Oh,
turn-based RPG. And this was announced today. Shout out to J-Ro. He turned me on to this because I'm currently reading a book that deals with the Legion that this is going to talk about, which is called the Night Lords. And they're like a legion, a heretical legion of space marines that they hunt like the Predator. So they got like some of these dudes are like born with what do they call that, thermal vision, so they can like see in the fucking dark and like hunt. So they like hunt from the shadows, and then when they like finish their victims, they like hang them up like skinned in the fucking town squares and shit like that. So they're all about like mental warfare and like ambush. But so this is supposedly where the game's going, but this interests me highly because I fell in love with fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm really deep into the Warhammer lore now. Like I've been reading the books. I loved the Space Marine 2 game, So this sounds cool as fuck, and this is like a brand new announcement that dropped today. But
That's
Do they
cool.
have
You
a-
heard it
they have
here
a release
first,
date, or-
folks.
release
June
date
24th.
that quick, huh?
Wait, what?
Coming.
Next
Also
month?
received a release date
This year?
reveal. The RPG's next expansion. Oh no! I'm sorry.
Oh, so
Release
so
date
this
hasn't been set in stone. Not even a release year. So we have to hold out. I imagine it'll be a while away too, as Owlcat Games are actually still working on Rogue Trader right now. The RPG's next expansion, Lex Imperialis, also received a release date of June 24th. So, yeah, there's no release date for this one yet, but
yeah.
I mean, it looks interesting as hell. I mean, the guns and it looks like future but also past type deal, and it's kind of like I see like a Rambo character right here. Speaking of the 80s movies, there's they got like a Rambo guy on the front,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's like Black Panther's sister on the left, and there's the ogre. I mean, this looks pretty interesting, and if it's like a RPG esque the way what's this game Baldur's Gate is.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be interested to try something like that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And they said like in here the conversations along with the combat are going to have like heavy consequences in how the
Oh, I
story
love it.
goes. So it's going to be one of those games where I'm
Like
sure there's tons of decisions to be made. And the Warhammer universe is very political and it's very religious too. So like I imagine that the decisions are going to be fucking crazy in this, and it's just like a dark war-torn universe, and I've really been getting into this Warhammer shit. But I know Warhammer today announced like a whole ton of shit, like they're remaking the original Space Marine or like remastering it, and then they're adding a Horde mode to the game I just played, Space Marine 2, and
Horde
then
mode's got to be crazy.
yeah,
From what I watched you guys play, that's got to be fucking wild.
like an endless fucking just runs of enemies coming at you, but it looks sick for that trailer. So they just had like a whole slew of announcements today for the Warhammer universe. So if you're a Warhammer fan, I would definitely check out some of this shit. But it kind of makes me interested in the Rogue Trader game, because Rogue Trader, I believe, is also a CRPG along the lines of like Baldur's Gate, and I've heard good things about it. So I don't know. I might have to, since there's no date for this one, I might have to dive into Rogue Trader and see what the fuck is up with this game.
I never even heard of this shit. Gotta look it up.
Yeah, and I think that's what Tack was reading. They're dropping an expansion for
DLC
that on the
for it.
24th.
It's very story rich.
City might enjoy this.
$25 right now, 50% off deal on Steam that ends May 29th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Speaking of deals, all
like
of CD Projekt Red's on sale right now too. So if you guys haven't
it
fucking
really?
played,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, if you guys
Cyberpunk.
haven't fucking played
You haven't got
Cyberpunk,
it.
which I know all of us here have,
Witcher 2.
definitely a time to recommend.
Witcher 3, dude. Fuck Witcher 2.
I know, I'm just kidding.
What are
I
you
don't know
saying
if
over
2 is
there?
good or not.
I heard
but
1 and
it's
2 don't
$3,
hold up well.
so try it.
Oh, for $3 I'll
is that
try it.
true? Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, $4.
Yo, fucking Red Dead. Speaking of
What?
Red Dead 2, $14.99 right now.
What? Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, Red Dead 2, $15. The first Red Dead's still $50. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I figured that would have been on
Ouch,
sale
ay
too,
chihuahua.
but it's fresh, so can understand. It's well worth it.
It looks like all the Warhammer games are on sale too. So all CD
perfect
Projekt Red,
time to
all
jump in.
Warhammer.
Damn. It's fucking
Some
nuts.
good games out there for cheap at the moment.
Yeah, you can get the Witcher trilogy for $7.62 right now.
Oh yeah, right on the front
Try
page.
1, try 2.
Rogue Trader, $24.99.
Yeah, that's not bad. Get Gwent.
I might have to check that shit out.
Gwent for free.
Has that always been free? The card game?
I probably. The way it's the page is set up on Steam, yeah, it looks like it's probably always been free.
You probably just
Gwent
have to
is
like,
actually kind of
buy
fun, to
shit
be
in the
honest.
game,
I
like
never
cards,
got into
cards and packs
Gwent.
and stuff.
I didn't either
It was
until this
tricky.
like, and you know,
I got confused.
it takes some time to get used to, but it's not bad.
Yeah, some of the games are tricky.
Gang.
Yep. And so I guess the last piece of news is like personal for me.
Yes.
And this is my last show on The Lost Boys. I am hanging up the microphone in the headphones after today. But I just want to thank, Ghost and Tack and all the people that have listened to me for fucking 2 years
Yeah, no,
and
you
over
were-
100 episodes. And people that have listened to us too on the community show, because I think I was on like 20 episodes of the fucking community show.
Yeah,
and
regular.
was doing some nights news back then as well, even though you guys were reading it off for me. So, but it's I got some professional things I want to chase soon, like a new job, and it's gonna add a lot of uncertainty into my schedule. It may even have me relocate in terms of like starting the job, and it's probably gonna involve a lot of travel. And then also, I just kind of want to get out there on some Fridays again. I've had a lot of friends recently been asking me like, "Yo, let's go fucking do some shit on Friday," and I'm like, I'm not doing any, I can't do anything on Fridays really. And but it's just, yeah, it's been a good ride, and so I'm gonna move forward on some things in my personal life. And I love you guys, and I appreciate everything that we've done on the show. And like I share so many good memories here with you guys. Like
Yeah, of course.
Ghost and I doing all these fucking hip hop episodes. Like
check out
I
the
had an
hip-hop
absolute
shows.
blast doing that. Tack turning me into a weeb over 2 years when I was like very anti-weeb. Like I even went outside of Tack's boundaries on anime and
Not as far
watch
as
some
Attack
shit on my own.
but
No, not yet. And then I still will
tried.
watch it. And like I was telling you guys this morning, like when I do finish, when I do finish it, I would love to come on and like talk about it with you guys. And if you guys ever have some kind of fucking episode where you need some guests, like I would love, to be in the rotation of people that come on and talk about some stuff. And I'm not going to be a stranger. Already we talked about this morning. I'm not fucking
Makes me
disappearing
sad.
from anywhere. Dude, I'm sad too. And
yeah,
like I said, it's been a really tough decision. And I've tossed this idea around for like the last month, and it just kind of like hit me where I was like, dude, if I've been thinking about it for like the last month, maybe it's just time to do it, But it was hard. It was a hard fucking choice, dude. No doubt about it. But
yeah, it was very unexpected, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, you always got a home here, brother. Whenever you want to fucking come on, you let us know, and we'll definitely reach out to you. And it's you always got a home here, my friend. And
Thank you.
if you ever decide that you want to get back into the swing again, of course, you're the OG,
I'll let you guys know,
Yeah,
100%.
and it's and I did watch the Camilla fight, by the way, in Castlevania. It is a good fight, by the way. I did forget to bring
Yes.
that.
It
It
is
a
fucking
fantastic
good.
fight. The room full of
Yeah.
blood is fucking crazy.
And her eyes go fucking red, and
Yeah.
she's got that slit up her skirt. She's just like, I was
Suicide
like,
bomb
I'm
yo.
on
herself.
board. I'm on
Yeah.
board now.
Dude, she's a badass.
But God, yeah. I don't know.
It's been so
I'm not
good,
good with these
you
things.
know?
I'm so bummed out.
I know.
I know, me too, and that's kind of why I dropped it last minute on you guys. I hate like prepping for like a long fucking exit, and I don't like making like a huge deal out of it. So I'm gonna do like a Cliff style Irish goodbye in a way, and just
Step out the back.
just call it. Yeah, but you guys are gonna see me in the fucking chat.
Yeah, of course.
know.
Better.
I'm gonna be in the chat, telling Tack that Gustav's lip movement is fucking fantastic, and I wish they were around my wiener. And but nah, dude, I'm always gonna be a fan, and I can't wait to see what direction you guys go with this show, and appreciate all the
Gay porn,
opportunity and the memories.
What'd you say?
Gay porn. We're gonna
Gay
review
porn.
gay
Oh,
porn
the-
videos.
that's,
We
you
are.
know.
That's the direction.
That's it, Yeah.
I'm back in. Never mind. I'm staying.
All right. See, I knew I could do it.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah. I'm not fucking leaving. Yeah.
This week we watched.
Yeah.
God, dude. I don't know. I love you, buddy. I'm, you know, obviously
Yeah,
I'm
we love
very.
you,
I don't
buddy.
know. I'm not good with sad things. I'm all. I can laugh about it in 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After I've
Yeah,
paid
it's
all
like
the
you
debt
did with your
off.
mom
This is
tonight.
tough.
After I pay
Oh
all
my
the debt
God,
off.
yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
in the moment, I'm very sad. I don't know. You know, it sucks.
Me too, dude.
Yeah,
It sucks. But I mean, I understand 100%. You're always going to put life before, you know, the other things, and you know, I pray that everything works out for you. That you get everything you're aiming for and everything you're shooting for, and you know, hopefully you kill it out there. And
Yeah, I think you're approaching.
I think you're going to
that
be
good. You've
fantastic.
been strategizing there, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to get into. I'm not going to drop it like Papa Whiskey and, you know, like tell you guys to take down the episode in a week. So I'm just going to keep it
Oh, yeah, you
tight-lipped
don't
for
gotta
now.
say it.
But yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to take a step forward. And like I said, it is going to be a lot of different things coming up. I'm not going to have a consistent schedule if this lands. So, but
Well, yeah, we're
Man.
excited to hear more then as it happens. Make sure you're
yeah,
in there letting us know.
2 years is kind of unreal. 100 plus
it's
episodes
crazy, bro.
is unreal.
It's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
103
Come a long way.
episodes, man.
Yup.
Big up 103.
All right, I don't know.
Was that
Bro,
what today is?
I know,
103?
It's 103.
Yeah, 103.
103.
Jerk, you are stuck with us now, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
That doesn't
buddy.
mean you're just stuck.
We stuck with the other two now. Is what he said. Damn,
That's
dude.
how it works.
Well, you know what? I could
Usually how it works.
I could just take Knight's voice and we'll have the AI.
Oh, we do have AI
shit,
night.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have AI night.
I get
And
royalties.
he does not think that lip sync is anywhere close to matching.
Oh, dude,
Just
AI
wait.
night hates
Just
Gustav's mouth,
Yeah.
dude.
He hates
just,
that
like,
game
put,
in
like,
general.
Gustav's AI model on my cam and just have it totally off sync, like a minute off.
way off.
Like it's a fucking like a old kung fu movie or some shit, or Godzilla, like a
That's
1960s Godzilla movie.
Oh shit.
That
that's
could work. This
brilliant.
could work.
Yeah.
Damn.
But,
Oh man.
Well, yeah, this is rough.
yeah.
But we thank you for everything, of course.
Of course. God, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what to
I
say.
again, I suck at these things. I don't know what to say, but you know, I love you.
Yeah. I'm
Still
not
gonna
dying.
play Tiny
We'll
Tina's,
be-
or what the fuck's going on?
It's still downloaded, bro. It's still down. I actually played
Oh, yeah, we
Borderlands
gotta
3 last
still do
week.
that. We'll do that. We'll stream that.
Yeah. Red Dead Online when? And like I'm gonna game with you guys if you guys
kinda
need a fucking
curious
partner to game
try
with.
that.
Dude, I've never tried it and I've always been
Yeah, me
curious too.
neither.
I never wanted to dive in by myself. And like that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons. Like it felt like a weird thing to dive in solo, but yeah. Lockdown Protocol, whatever the fuck, you guys ping me, dude. Like you know I'm always down the game. Like that's one thing I'm always down to do. So, I'll be around, dude.
Damn. Well, give it up for Night Prophet, everybody. The fucking man, the OG. The what was that? What did you just do?
VIP.
Was you
That was the
humming?
audience cheering, you know.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. It was just you going like this to your microphone.
Oh, okay. The,
And
the
we could hear
freaking
it.
I thought-
auto.
What?
I was like, whoa.
The auto
I'm flying out to
sensitivity was
Pennsylvania
up.
right now. I'm flying out to
Dude.
Pennsylvania, booking a ticket
Yeah.
tomorrow, dude.
Oh man. Old Gustav lips over there, dude.
Yeah.
Well, big up Night Prophet, everybody.
Yeah, and thanks,
And-
chat. Thanks,
and-
City, Jerk. Love all you guys. James,
We
appreciate
love you, baby.
everything.
Damn.
Gang. Shout out my mom. Fuck you, dude.
fuck your mom,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck your
God
mom, bro.
damn, dude. Yeah.
Not a good one.
God,
That's
this is all
the
my
real- that's
mom's
the-
fault, dude.
That's the real
This is all
tragedy
my
of
mom's
today.
fault.
It all comes
Mom,
down
Knight's
to
fucking leaving the show because of you, dude.
Tell her that, dude.
Fuck.
I couldn't take that news. It hurt too bad.
God damn it, dude.
Don't you ever fucking hurt my boy like that. I'm gone.
Look, I brought you into this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. If only you guys would have finished Expedition 33, maybe, you know, I'd stick around for a
That's
little bit.
wild.
But yeah.
Once we finish it, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Tax Mama's news lady. It would just all
Oh,
be fake
shit.
news, dude. You just wouldn't be able to believe a single fucking news story that comes.
She'd be
just
asking
reading
for socials.
She'd be reading The Onion. It's just fucking like it's gospel.
Not even
dude.
Babylon B, just the Onion.
Just The Onion, bro. She's fucking pulling up clips of like GTA car crashes, being like, "This happened in San Diego," and it's like, no, it didn't. Dude. Fucking idiot.
Oh shit.
God damn it.
All AI videos just reporting
all
on
AI,
everything AI. Like, oh my god.
Just every hand has 14 fingers on it. And this lady's like, look.
Have you seen these two babies doing a podcast? Insane. Like
It's
these
crazy.
kids
You
are
know,
so
the
smart.
technology. Technology's advancing these kids. Yo, the
Kids are
baby
way too
videos are
advanced.
hilarious.
I'm like,
It's a
dude,
good trend.
the Invincible one you
Yo, how
posted with
good was
fucking
that,
Conquest.
dude?
So funny, bro.
That
With
was
a
crazy.
mustache and shit, with
Yeah,
a scar
yeah,
on his face.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one.
Oh, it was so funny.
Big up babies.
Oh, fuck. Yo, big up babies for the one time, dude. All
Damn.
right, what do we do now? I don't know
All
what to do.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
know
want
how
it to end now.
Back to the
Lost Boys
studio.
Society.
Back to you in
Yeah,
the
back to the
studio.
studio.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you check us out, lostboysociety.org. Reach out for the old shows, or join the Discord, where you'll find Night still in the Discord. Thanks
Absolutely.
to all our live viewers and chatters tonight. We're live at some point during the week, every week, at Lost Boys Society on Twitch. And of course, you can find us where you find your podcast. Very somber. So, just search for Lost Boys and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all our wild adventures going forward, I guess. We'll see where we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Knight. Love you.
Thank you guys.
Love your night.
Love you.
It's been a wild
Lost
ride.
Boys.
Lost
LBs.
Boys.
LBs.
LBs. Peace out. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. That's why
I didn't want to lead with it, dude.
No,
No,
I
and
thought
and
that
actually,
you'd
I'm
save it.
so
Yeah,
happy.
I thought
Yeah,
you'd save
I
it
was like,
for-
I'm
Because it
like an
was a-
emotional dude,
News.
and I
Yeah.
probably would have been shitty the rest of the episode.
Yeah, no, I probably would have also. I mean, it's just that's I
It's
think
hard
it was
hitting,
done
man.
perfectly.
That's
Yeah, it's not great. This isn't great news.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys understanding, though.
I mean,
Nah, you got to do it.
honestly, hey, we can record a different day. But I
Yeah.
understand. If it's a schedule, you never know and whatever. I mean, I don't know. I 100% understand, but I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not shitty about it because it's not something to be shitty over, but I am sad about it because you're the guy. You're our guy,
Thanks, man.
and it doesn't make me feel good. I feel like what it's gonna
It's
feel like
weird.
next week. It's gonna
That's just
next week. It's
weird.
gonna feel like It's gonna feel like I got two gay dads, and one of them died, but we're still going to like the Olive Garden on Sundays and just like trying to relive the family dinners. And then we're
You're just going to
hanging
eat
out.
extra breadsticks?
extra
dude?
breadsticks for my dead gay dad. dude.
soup and salad, son. Come on.
So much
Yeah.
salad. More salad than soup I'd eat. I'm not a soup guy, as I've
I like the
established on
minestrone.
the show.
I don't know.
It's hot liquid is not good unless it's coffee or cum, dude. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
All right. I gotta wake up at 5. I
Oh,
gotta take my
shit.
kids to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I
Night.
can do that tomorrow, too.
I love you, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
Love
know
you
what
guys,
to do.
too. Don't be sorry.
I know. I'm not good. I'm not good with this. I'm
with you there.
it's not. I don't have a joke.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
You're
change.
running out.
I'm running out of jokes. I need a joke for this.
Don't make me feel worse, dude.
No, don't feel worse. You
Damn,
shouldn't.
you killed
Honestly,
his
I'm-
joke
Well,
mechanism.
if you're out of jokes, it hurts, dude.
Damn.
No, just if you ever
Nah.
feel sad, just remember my
Chat
mom
GPT some jokes.
and know
told
that
you.
you could never make me as sad.
Look
That's
forward
my
to
sweet mother.
me watching some AOT and coming back on here and
Yeah,
shooting
fuck
the
yeah,
shit.
fuck
You know.
yeah.
AOT. I'm still gonna watch Arcane.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, Arcane was-
Highly
I gotta
recommended.
finish that.
Highly
I got
recommended.
like 4 episodes in. I think it's good.
Yeah.
You'll like it. You'll like it. Ted.
I know.
You like Reservoir
Uh,
Dogs. Terminator 2.
I'm just gonna cry. It's just me watching Arcane
Stop
crying.
it.
dude. It's just
Thinking
me
about me
Arcane,
watching Arcane. dude.
crying,
Yeah.
box of tissues,
It's gonna be
Booty
me watching
shorts
AOT,
on.
dude. Oh,
just on the
Eating
couch,
ice
bundled
cream,
up.
like a
just-
gallon of
yeah,
ice cream.
Yeah.
The old
Yeah.
Bridget Jones.
All these tissues laying all over the
Heating
place.
up my spoon with a lighter.
All these tissues laying around. It's just cum, dude. Just sad cum on the tissues.
Shooting blanks, dude.
Oh. All right, boys.
All right.
All right, fellas.
See you guys.
I'll be in touch with
around.
you this
Spending
weekend
time.
about turning over everything and all that. So
Yeah.
I'll have
Yeah,
to
hit
figure
me up.
out. I looked up.
Hit 'em up.
I looked a little bit of it this week, so I just got to figure some things out. But I'll let you guys know about all of the stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Well, let us know how we can help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be easy. Shouldn't be anything crazy.
Gang.
All right, boys.
All right,
Chat.
everybody.
See you
Thank you
around,
all.
boys. See you around. Much love.
Love you guys.
Much
Yep,
peace.
yep.
Love you, baby.
Mwah.
Stay African American.
Or ginger.